just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you here up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like.
I'm okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you here up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling that tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com. Make sure you like and share the stream. If you're listening on audio platform, leave a 5-star review. For the man to my left, what are you doing?
That's what you do when you're having.
For the man to my left, the one and only Speak Easy. I am Spencer Exter. We've got Parker in the booth filling in for Chris because he is
Pride Plus,
on vacation again. Yeah, he's Pride Month. He's a Pride Plus member, so he gets an extra month. Gets an extra month of usage, so he's cashing that in right now. And of course, we got JB in the booth. So we got a lot to talk about today, but
We have a special guest. Don't tell him who it is.
yeah, we do have a special guest. A lot of people are going to like it. He's been requested repeatedly by the Woodward Sports chat.
One of the most requested guests in heavyweights history.
Yeah, Aiden
Adam
Hutchinson.
22.
It's pretty crazy.
I literally told you not to tell anyone.
Fuck, sorry.
God, you're a fucking idiot.
It's not Aiden Hutchinson.
It's not
But,
Aiden Hutchinson.
so,
It's JB.
Don't share the stream and go tell your friends it's Aiden Hutchinson.
yeah. Am I winking? Do I know how to wink?
Well, yeah,
But,
on my weekend.
So, we are going to talk about Adam 22.
We have to.
We
'cause
have to.
Yeah.
We have to address it. So, he was doing a podcast. He's doing his podcast with his wife.
Yeah.
And they
Well,
had on as a guest the man who
penetrated.
rearranged her insides.
Reupholstered.
Jesus.
Reupholstered her, and he opened it by saying, "Well, thank you or I appreciate you banging my wife." And then continued. The guy asked him if he saw the clips. He's like, "Yeah, I saw some." He's like, "Looked like you were laying it down."
Did you see the clip from the wife yesterday?
Yeah, how she said she was hurting for 3
She
days.
hurt for 4 days. She said it was obviously she confirmed it was like bigger than his. All that good stuff.
Yeah, like
This, if he truly is, this is where he messed up. If he truly is a cuck, there's nothing you could like say to get to him and for it to be enjoyable.
oh,
for
he's
us.
a cuck.
It's like when we make the pride jokes to Chris, it doesn't affect him because
Yeah,
Well, what was he gonna say? Yeah, I'm
'Cause
pride.
yeah, he's
Pride
proud.
Plus member.
Yeah,
Yeah, proud pride. Like it doesn't affect him.
yeah.
Pride Plus.
But where he fucked up is he slipped up during the initial conversation. But I was like, yeah, I mean, I kind of care. Boom.
Yeah.
Then we know you're not cucked.
Then we know you're not.
So
a
all
cuck.
this deeply hurts inside still.
Yeah.
It's either the meme face, where it's like the guy fucking crying, and it's like the smiley face over it.
Yeah. I don't know how to like. How do you let this shit happen, man? Like, and just
He paid for it to happen,
yeah.
and maybe he is a cuck. I mean, to cucks their own, I guess. I'm not.
Yeah, you know, it's the cuck calling the cuck black.
Wait, yo, whoa, hey,
Whoa.
where's this going right now?
It's a tough situation.
Parker, or is there any amount of money you'd
No.
say yes to? For,
No.
no.
For them to pay me.
I'm not even going to let you finish that statement. No.
For them to
No.
pay me. Or you can,
Well, because I guess it'd be shared
He
between
paid
you
them.
and your wife. Yeah, but they're profiting off it because there's OnlyFans.
oh yeah. I mean,
You do things yourself.
yeah, I do.
You'd probably take that thing
You can
for-
bang my wife for $1 million. Yeah.
Just
You
a
guys are
million.
wild, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Parker's drawing a line at 1.5.
No, I'm drawing the line at 0.
Oh, it's for
So,
free.
yeah.
No,
for free.
it's not happening.
Parker's pulling up a chair and watching. Parker's
My
like,
man.
please fuck my wife.
I mean, honestly, not even. It wouldn't even have to be $1 million.
Really?
$500,000 and up.
Bro, if someone had like 30 G's cash, you'd say yeah.
30 G's.
Yeah.
30 G's cash to bang my wife. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, do I get all of it?
Think about it this way. There's
Do
guys.
I get all? Wait, do I get all of it?
No, you gotta share with her.
No, then no, not 30 G's.
15. Yeah.
She's getting fucked. I was like, I should get all the money.
She's
She's having a good time.
Bro, it's like my boy. Shout out to my boy Nick. Congratulations to Evelyn Grace. They just had their baby. But he's like, yeah, it was rough. I was like, bro, your girl's the one who had the baby.
Yeah.
What do you mean it was
Yeah,
rough?
we went through a lot. You know, those long
I'm like,
nights.
bro, what?
Every push.
Late night McDonald's
Late
runs.
night McDonald's runs, yeah. No, I mean, probably 100 G's and up. I'd be
100
like,
Gs.
yeah, you can go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're getting paid, it's different. Like, if he truly doesn't care, he's really the one.
Yeah, but if he pay, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, if he's
Definitely
gonna
not
watch
watching
clips,
it.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing, too. Like, okay.
Definitely not going to pay for it.
This might be going too detailed, and I apologize, because this show just started. If you have children in the car, just come back in like 30 seconds. But, like, are there rules? Like, what she can and can't do with this man? Because, like, if she put the dick in her mouth, bro, and she's coming back and kissing you.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the fucking ain't nothing. There's been plenty of people in there, and I've been them out too. But like, you're coming directly back to me.
Yeah,
You're kissing me with your fresh dick mouth.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It's probably happening to some of you out there listening right now. Your wife may be banging somebody else.
If she does put it in her
You
mouth,
gave somebody a dick mouth.
I did. If she does put it in her mouth, you're right. I did.
I did
you
too.
were there. if she does, I feel like you'd have to add on to it. Like there would be an additional fee for mouth to dick.
I'm not even doing mouth to dick.
You'd have to.
Every time your wife ate a banana, anything that looked like a dick, it just ruined it.
Listerine multiple times, and then you'd have to suck my dick before we kissed.
Wait,
Like
the guy?
no, wait, what? Yeah, I need to assert dominance. No, she would. Because that can't be the last dick in her mouth before we. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it restarts.
Yeah.
There's a reset button there. You're fucking fishing for it. There it goes.
Right? A little bit to the left, and yeah. Adam's 22, man. I don't know what's going on with the guy. He's got to be like crying himself to sleep every night, right?
Bro, and think about it too. Like they do the podcast together. He has to look across from the table, look at her speaking to another giant black thing. Like, I couldn't. Bro. I mean, that would be my one rule. Like I don't know if I would allow someone to bang my wife if I'm getting paid for it. Maybe we could talk about then. But
Yeah,
no dick to mouth. That'd be my own rule.
that's fair. That's a good rule.
That's
That's a good rule.
You could have the ass. Just no. The mouth is mine. Bro.
You got a pretty mouth. Yeah, I feel that.
JB, you're actually married.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you got to say on this?
What price range we talking about here? What's going on? What's happening?
7,000. You need $500 more for Drake tonight?
Not for Drake tickets, no.
What about unlimited Drake tickets? I got you to every Drake concert.
It's Drake.
It's still a no.
What if it is Drake?
What if it is?
What if it is Drake?
Then he's got to come out with a couple mil. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
facts.
Make me
You got
co-owner of the
money.
Raptors.
Co-order the Raptors, and I want to be featured on a song.
There you go.
Dude, JB dropping bars already.
That's a good one.
What?
Be featured on a song in a couple of them.
Yo, it's Jay Bussy.
He has ad libs of your wife moaning in the back of the song.
Yeah, what's up?
You give him his verse, you give him your verse, then his whole verse is, yeah, fuck this dude's wife. He's just going at you. Oh man.
Diss track featuring JB.
Yeah.
All right, Parker. We know you're gonna clip this into your girl. I love you, babe. I'd never let Drake bang you. But what was your take on this?
No. No.
Other than like it being free.
No. Absolutely not. I'm loyal, man. It goes both ways.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So you're gang banging your girlfriend.
You let Drake bang you.
He's like, well, Eiffel Tower that bitch. Dude, we might fucking sit down at a tablecloth and have a cup of tea.
Dude, this is why I just can't be around you guys. You take everything I say and just twist it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Fucking have a cup of tea.
Damn right, it goes both ways. But, okay.
All right, Justin, you happy? You sick fuck?
Yeah, there you
we
go.
gave
dude.
you what you wanted. Now give us a drink tickets.
Give us
How
a
can I
drink.
my wife? The guy's got, like I said, the guy's got to be crying himself to sleep every night.
Speaking of women getting abused, and beat, we have the video of Britney Spears getting smacked by Victor Wembanyama security.
Yeah.
Who did? Who did?
Yeah, so,
I can't see it.
yeah, we can't see it, but that was, have you seen the video at all?
I did. He got it pretty good.
Yeah.
It was like, one of those. I mean,
that's his job.
that's literally his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
And I guess,
I'm
like we said yesterday, she came up to him talking in a British accent.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Maybe that's what happened. Who knows? There's nothing. I mean, what he wants to say on that one?
Yeah.
If it's his job to protect Victor Wembanyama from crazy bitches. Wait a minute.
Jay Cruz in 71 in the Woodward Sports chat says, my boy finally talked to me after 12 years just because I slept with his mom. I told him it was your mom's call and his dad's shovel does not work, so. Dude, that's legendary.
This is deep. This is some Usher confessions type of stuff going on right now.
Watch this.
We have like one mom in our friend group that like
There's a couple moms of friends that I know that.
you would.
Oh yeah.
But we've had discussions like this guy knows like his mom like.
Oh, she's like down.
Oh no, she's not down. But if she ever were, it's a wrap for him. Like we love him.
You guys are all training her.
Dude, he knows like his mom's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I got a couple hot moms in my friend group.
But the guys know like fucking like if mom's doors open.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
That is wild, JK Cruising.
JK Cruising?
And JK Cruising, don't.
It's just Jay Cruising.
Jay Cruising.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Please put like a 1 to 10. Like, where was the mom at? And be honest. Like, I know you want to say 10 to be cool, but I need the honest, like, so I can judge your morality and judge you as a human being. This has got to be 7 and up. I'm banging my friend's mom.
Yeah.
Is that low?
No.
That's fair, right?
'Cause
7s are high.
7s are hot, and it's the MILF factor, and it's the your friend's mom factor. So that gives her like a +2. So if
Ain't your
she's a
friend
7,
anymore.
she's a 9.
Yeah. Oh man.
Speaking of MILFs,
I'm so happy my mom's. No, I gotta ask Parker.
No, you
Would
don't
you bang your friend's mom?
You don't have to ask me anything.
What does the mom have to be for you to break bro code?
I plead the 5th.
So 5.
No.
You're a sick fuck. You're
No,
fucked
bro,
up friend.
yeah.
Get it,
JB.
get off my ass, Easy.
Hey, yo, relax.
Whoa! Oh!
Just because you're filling in for Chris doesn't mean you got to fill in for Chris. 1 to 10, JB. What's the mom gonna be at for you to break bro code?
Ooh. 7.5, 8.
That's fair. Parker's a 5 piece of shit.
Dude.
I'm just kidding.
So,
Standards, man.
speaking of MILFs and
Low
and
standards.
people like that, Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah.
Kim Kardashian apparently has been gallivanting around with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying no?
No.
Why? He wasn't ready. You don't like it?
I mean,
Dude,
come
I'm
on.
team calm.
JB's
Team
down
cum,
'cause his
baby.
wife-
Team calm.
Team cum?
Yeah. That's
Kim
what the
and Tom.
celebrity name would be.
Bro, all day.
It's Kim and Tom.
Calm.
Come.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Bradashian.
Were you able to put these pictures in? I don't feel bad if you.
Or it's
if you
Tim
weren't.
Crady. What's better, Tim Crady or Com Bradashian?
A Bradashian?
Com Bradashian.
I think you're taking it too far. You're hurting my brain right now.
I'm Team Com.
Yeah, Team Com was perfect. I was gonna say,
Good for Tommy.
but the article that I saw was like, yeah, Tom's like her type. I'm like,
Oh yeah, no.
It's
figure
I found the pictures.
Reggie Bush.
Bro, I'm driving. I'm like, is Tom Brady black? He's arguably the greatest athlete to ever do it.
Maybe he's black where it counts.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Hey, us, the light skins, on behalf of the blacks of the racist draft, whatever it is,
Yeah,
on,
the,
Dave
race,
Chappelle.
the black delegation.
We trade. Who do we trade, JB, for Tom Brady?
R. Kelly.
Yeah, I'm cool
Yeah,
with
let's
that.
do that.
Yeah, we'll trade R. Kelly.
The white delegation is no fucking chance.
What
we're
do you mean?
accepting
He
that.
has absolute bangers.
We need Michael Jordan if you want Tom.
You don't get Michael Jordan.
You don't get Tom fucking Brady.
Name a bald on your team that's like
A bald?
Yeah, that's successful.
Jeff
Michael Jordan.
Bezos.
God damn it! I knew you were gonna say that. All right, give us Bezos.
For Jordan?
Brady and Bezos for Jordan, straight up.
No way. What? Not a chance.
All right. Jordan is different. Jordan's got like.
What do you want? Give me your offers for Tom Brady.
Anthony
just
Davis
want
for Tom Brady.
No. Don't want Anthony. You guys are
AD.
you guys are trying to lowball me.
Hold on,
This isn't Steve Eisman, all right?
We'll give you Tracy McGrady and Terry Crews.
No.
Tom Brady. What you did the fucking
Yeah, no.
Montel Jordan.
No.
What do you mean? This is how we do it.
this is
It's a
fucking-
banger, bro.
This is fucking Tom Brady.
I want Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
No.
Snoop's an icon.
Nope.
What do you
Tom
mean?
Brady. It's Tom Brady.
I'll give you Snoop and Wiz.
No.
Snoop and Kanye.
We'll
Wait,
give
never
you
mind, not
Snoop
Kanye.
and we'll give you back Martha Stewart. How about that?
Ooh.
Benny loves himself some Martha
I
Stewart.
do love me some Martha Stewart.
Martha.
No.
All right, we'll discuss this over the commercial break. I gotta tell you guys about Dispo. All right, one more past my time to tell you guys about Dispo. Here I am. Experience the true meaning of exceptional cannabis products with Dispo Dispensary. Indulge in the fine selection of cannabis curated with care. With over 10 locations, Dispo is never far away. Visit DispoShops.com today and unlock a world of endless possibilities in the realm of cannabis. That's DISPO Shops.com, your local cannabis plug.
Can't get enough Woodward Sports content? Head over to woodwardsports.com right now for up-to-date sports articles and great entertainment news. We have the best writers, bloggers, and coverage all at your fingertips. Head to woodwardsports.com right now to experience all Woodward Sports has to offer.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Welcome back to the Race Draft Live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy Joe, my guy Spin Morag. Not young Chris Parker. Dirty, despicable Parker.
Okay, so
Let me introduce JB.
all right.
Yeah, we got JB.
Yeah. We are separated like in the middle.
Yeah, we kind of are.
You guys gotta switch spots. It's more inclusive. No,
JB, you want to do
For
video?
the draft segment, we're fine though. This is
yeah,
perfect.
draft
It's perfect.
segment is perfect. You guys got to break the bank if you want Tom Brady. He's a top tier white. like, we're not just. I need a package deal, and it has to include Jerry Rice.
I'm cool with that, actually. I'm cool with Jerry Rice.
It has to include Jerry Rice.
Include Jerry Rice.
A package deal. I'm talking about 2 more top
3-team
profile.
trade.
Are we claiming Logic?
I don't want Logic.
You can take. You could keep.
You can
Logic.
have Logic.
You guys have Logic.
No,
I mean,
you guys have Logic.
Logic's in the middle.
You could, yeah. All right, it's like a second round pick.
Jerry Rice and Eminem. We get Eminem back. And we get Jerry Rice. No, I don't want Eminem.
Didn't we already have Eminem back?
Tough. When, he did. Might maybe
Jerry
do his,
Rice.
I offered Terry Crews. It wasn't good enough for you.
You offer Montel Jordan.
Montel Jordan.
These are D-listers, bro. We're talking about Tom Brady.
Oh, and Denzel
These
Curry.
are first-round draft
Come
pick.
on, man.
You guys are selling me
Denzel
sevens.
Washington, baby.
Denzel
You're asking
Washington.
too much. Yeah.
Denzel Washington for
Denzel
Tom
and Jerry
Brady,
Rice.
straight
You're asking
up.
too much.
Denzel and Jerry
a lot.
Rice for
That's a
Tom
lot.
Brady.
Denzel's a lot. You'd have to throw in like some. You have to throw some cream on top. Some
Little-
whipped cream
little-
on top.
little- All right.
I got one.
Who?
Jerry Rice, Will Smith,
Ooh.
Tom Brady.
You get the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is.
What if it's Joe Montana and not Tom Brady?
No, we want Tom Brady. He's banging Kim
What
K.
about Joe Namath?
Joe Montana and Steve Young package deal.
No, we want Tom Brady. We're doing for Tom Brady, sir.
All right, you said Will Smith and Jerry Rice. I still need somebody else.
Sinbad. Someone said in the chat.
I still need someone else. Tom Brady, like, this is, we're talking about trading Tom Brady.
Yeah, but Jerry
You guys
Rice,
have been trying to get rid of
Jerry
Will
Rice-
Smith for years. You're not just pulling him off on us now.
He's still highly coveted.
Well, I'll give you Adam 22 for Will Smith. We can
don't
trade
want him.
cucks.
We're good on him. How about what's the guy's name who banged his wife? We'll throw him in.
No.
You have no more fears of that guy banging your wife.
banged Will
You're
Smith's
right.
wife?
No.
Well, everyone's
Then he'd
banging
get
his
closer
wife.
to our wives.
We'll give you Will Smith. We'll give you the whole Smith. We'll give you the Smith family.
I don't want Jada Pinkett.
You get Jada Pinkett.
I don't want
You get Will
Jada.
Smith.
You get Willow.
Willow and Will
So
are the
with
only two of value in the Smith
Hold
family.
on. Jaden's cool.
Willow.
Jaden's the Karate Kid, bro.
The Karate Kid. We're giving you a Karate Kid
Ralph
in that package.
Macchio's
bro.
Macchio's the Karate Kid.
We're
I'll
giving-
trade you Ralph Macchio for Jaden Smith.
I don't even know who that is. We're
That's the
giving-
original
The
Karate
original
Kid.
Karate Kid.
No, we're good. The Smith family and
No.
Jerry Rice. That's a lot.
No, not enough. The Smith
Tom Brady.
family is fillers.
It's not
They're
fillers.
It's
second round
it's
picks,
like
bro.
3 second-round draft picks.
They have bangers every 7 years.
Don't want.
You get a
I don't
certified
want.
hit every
Jada
7 years.
Pinkett Smith is like trading for Kyrie Irving. Locker room cancer.
That's fair.
Can't accept that.
That's fair. All right, man. We're kind of committed to this segment now, so we have to kind of make this trade.
Yeah.
It has to go now.
You got you.
We need a
You're
handshake.
lowballing me. You're lowballing me. It's Tom fucking Brady,
The greatest of all time.
the greatest of all time.
Jerry Rice, Carmelo Anthony, Tom Brady. Straight
No,
up.
you can't
What
sweet
do you
talk
mean?
me.
You love
I know.
Carmelo Anthony.
This is not for me. This is for the whites. I have to think about this as a part of the white delegation.
We'll give you Will Smith and Tiger Woods.
That's it. You
Jerry
you could-
Jerry Rice, and Tiger Woods.
We need something on top, bro.
No, you're getting Tom
The,
Brady.
the way we were throwing Logic, you got to give us something like.
all right. We'll give you Vanilla Ice.
Carrot Top.
He tried coming here as a free agent,
Yeah.
and they dumped him out
Yeah.
a window and shook him. We
Yeah.
don't want Vanilla Ice.
All right. Michael Cera.
I do like Michael Cera, but that's almost like he hasn't done a movie since.
What about Jonah Hill?
No,
Jonah Hill.
No,
Give
can't
us
do
Jonah
Jonah
Hill.
Hill. Can't do
Tiger
Jonah.
Woods and-
Jonah Hill. No.
Tiger
can't do
Woods and
Jonah
Jerry
Hill.
Rice.
Throw in Will Smith, and I'll give you Jonah Hill and Tom Brady.
I'll give you someone who's begging to come to your side.
Who?
Kanye West. Yay. Easy. One of the greatest music
That's a deal.
catalogs of all
That's a deal.
time.
That's a deal.
Shake
All right,
it.
Kanye. Brady straight
Kanye.
up?
No. What? No.
Wait, what?
We said it's a deal.
Yeah, Kanye, Jerry Rice, and Tiger Woods.
Whoa! You're not getting all three.
For Jonah Hill and Tom Brady.
Oh, for Jonah Hill and Tom Brady. I was gonna say it's kind of racist if you think we get up all those three for just Tom Brady, bro. You got that fucked up. Jonah Hill changes things.
Yeah.
I like Jonah Hill. It made Kanye less racist. He watched
Yeah.
what movies did he watch?
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street. Give us a comedy duo of Tatum, Jonah Hill, and Brady.
You're asking
No.
for
3
too
for 3.
much, bro.
No, not a chance.
What do you,
We're still losing at that point.
bro? Jonah wants to come to our side too. He just made a movie about fucking interracial couples.
Yeah, can't do it though.
His values.
We got to
degrade.
give you a D-lister. Like,
Bill Cosby.
Booner said Brian Scalabrine.
All right, deal.
Brian Scalabrine,
I get the 3 for 3.
Jonah Hill, and Tom Brady for Tiger Woods, Kanye West,
And Jerry Rice.
And Jerry Rice.
Oh fuck, that just doesn't sound.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Doesn't
right.
sound fair. Definitely sounds like
That's the deal on the table.
Brady and Broder said Brady and I don't know how to say this. LaFrance for Jerry Rice Tiger and Michael B. Jordan.
Who's LaFrance?
Rafe LaFrance.
Rafe LaFrance. I have no idea who that is.
No, we can't throw in
Ray for Alston?
Seth Rogen.
Ooh. Who are we willing to give up right now, JP? What was that 3?
So we said
Kanye West, Jerry
Kanye
Rice,
West,
and
Will
Tiger
Smith.
Woods. But Tiger Woods, you guys don't even have the rights to Tiger Woods. The Asian delegation has the rights to. Oh no, yeah, you're right.
He cheated on his wife.
Black
We get it.
delegation got. Yeah, that's true.
All right. Tiger, which is equivalent to Brady in my opinion.
Yes, that's football's king.
Yeah, but the Hots love golf.
Yeah, that's true. But
You don't want the best guy at your best sport
no,
Kyle Korver.
on our team?
we already got Gretzky. All right.
That's not your best sport.
Yeah, it is.
Golf is your best sport.
Hockey is our best sport.
No way.
Hockey is ruled by the whites.
Golf is ruled by the whites.
No way, man.
Name another Tiger.
It's not Tiger, but John Rahm. He's not white.
He's ever won?
Yes, he won a lot last year. I think he won the Masters and the PGA Tour.
Broder said we'll take Malika Andrews.
No. Oh, actually, that's the one she's like kind of getting everybody trying to get caught up a little bit.
Yeah.
And you guys can have Rachel Nichols.
You can have that bitch, yeah.
And you can have Rachel Nichols.
Oh, I shouldn't have called her a B-word. I apologize for that.
I was like, hold on, I kind of want Rachel Nichols.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That's what I'm saying.
JB, you dirty dog.
We'll throw in the swap Rachel Nichols for Malika Andrews.
I promise when we get back, we're talking about football, guys. But we'll discuss about one more break.
You got to take Jared Fogle though.
No. What? No. All right, this is all.
I just saw it in the chat.
Done. Tell us about Guardian Alarm.
I'm cool with keeping Tom Brady. You're the ones.
Keep
asking
him.
for him.
Keep him.
Yeah, we got
Low
Kim.
down,
We got Kim
dirty.
K too.
You know what? His wife's getting banged by a jiu-jitsu guy. And he's going after fucking.
And guess what? We got his wife too.
He's getting sloppy seconds.
Guess what? We got his wife too.
He's getting Pete sloppy seconds.
Yeah. Well, we got Pete too.
No, she's Brazilian. She's kind of brown. We got it.
No, she's part of the white delegation. Let me tell you guys about Guardian Alarm. Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. That's my guy, Spin Mo Rex.
What up, though?
Young Parker in the TD booth, that low down, dirty dog Parker in the TD booth. We got JB Smooth, aka J Pussy on the ones and twos.
Pipe Lee.
Some may call him. All right. You posted something last night on Twitter. I didn't get into Parker in time. Aaron down to the Detroit Lions. And then I saw something else this morning on Twitter.
Yeah, it wasn't Aaron Donald to the Detroit Lions. It was per Fox Sports that the Rams could pursue trading Aaron Donald if the season starts poorly.
Oh, hell yeah!
And that's,
I like that.
I like that. We know who loves Aaron Donald. Brad Holmes. We know who needs some interior defensive line help. Brad Holmes. This is something that I would cream my pants if it happened.
I would shit myself.
Yeah.
For fun. In celebration.
Yes.
Not because of shock. Just be like, yeah! Right in my pants. Fucking full of shit. Like Brady.
That's wild, bro.
I meant to say Parker.
Hey, it's not me.
Look the same to me. No, but fuck yeah, Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
And that's exactly everything you just said. It's a need for the team. He's the elite of the position. I guess my one concern would be because I had to be realistic from like
because he wanted to retire.
I want to retire. I want him to retire.
No, he wanted to retire.
Aaron Donald wants to retire.
Remember, he was like contemplating retirement.
That's a great point.
So what if he pulls a Rob Gronkowski? If you trade me to the Lions, I'm going to retire.
Well, as of now, I pulled up his contract numbers. $26 million in the books this year. I actually pulled up to see what the value would be after he is traded, though. Let me pull that back up, actually. But $26 million this year, not bad. But next year,
was it 35?
2024, $34 million.
Oof.
And if your commitment to Jared Goff goes past 2023, that's more likely you're signing him.
I think it's easier to move on to Hendon Hooker if you've got Aaron
Absolutely.
Donald in the middle of your defensive line.
Absolutely. And we know how important the quarterback position is to like any football team. But what hurts, I have my rule.
What hurts the most?
That 12% rule.
Yeah.
In 2024, Aaron Donald would be at 13.3% of the cap space. It's not the quarterback, but still, I think that almost fits any position. Like, you just don't want to be spending that amount of money on any one person. And he is in the back half of his career. He's also come back from an injury. The conversation does get real then. So I'm willing to give you Kanye West. And I'm not joking. No, that part didn't make me second guess it. Does that make you second guess it?
No.
Because it's not just like
that's an all-in move.
The best Aaron Donald.
That's an all-in move.
It's just hitting the reset button.
That is hitting the reset button. That is down the throat. That is an all-in move. You trade for Aaron Donald, you're a Super Bowl contender.
But again, he didn't finish the season last year due to what?
Injury.
And he's also got that 13%. We already know what it is. With just in the history, there's only been two guys do it: Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, and actually Peyton Manning too. But there's three now. That's at the quarterback position, the most important position. Those are three badass names: Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and
Aaron Donald is the best
Mahomes.
Defensive player in the history of the NFL.
But again, is he coming back to being Aaron Donald?
Yes.
How can you say that?
Because the guy is a physical specimen. The guy's an absolute monster.
But he is actually right. But his build isn't. He's got a little frame.
His build is, bro. He's 300 pounds with a six-pack. The guy is a bear.
A lot of steroids. But no, I mean, you're not wrong. But look, bro.
Are you saying you wouldn't want Aaron Donald?
I want Aaron Donald, but I just don't know if Aaron Donald's coming back to Aaron Donald.
It was a high ankle sprain.
He's a big boy. He's driving a lot of the 320 pounds.
He'll be fine. He'll tape it up, throw some dirt on it. I would want Aaron Donald. Immediate, like 100,000%.
Would you let him fuck your wife to get Aaron Donald?
Yeah. If he takes a pay cut.
Now we're talking. Parker, would you?
And
would you?
And the black delegation accepts Jared Fogle.
No. What the? Take that. No. Why did they even come from just now? I thought I was the one who spoke before the show. But honestly, Parker, Aaron Donald's the Detroit Lions.
Is it happening?
I don't know.
Would I want it to happen?
Yes.
Why would I not want it to happen? But the pay cut is the biggest thing. I would be like, that if you take a pay cut, yeah, for sure. But it's a high order for a guy that's getting close to retirement.
I don't care. This is, if you truly think this is your window, this is your opportunity, you bring in a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, one of the best players in the history of football. Like I'm taking Aaron Donald.
If the Lions get Aaron Donald, we have to win the Super Bowl. We have to.
Can I say something like crazy?
Say it.
They would win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. If the Lions got Aaron Donald, they would
fucking win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that defense would be so fucking nasty.
Bro, it'd be disgusting. It'd be fucking almost dirtier than Parker.
Aaron Donald, Lee McNeil, James Houston, Aiden Hutchinson, and then the secondary on the back end.
Aaron Donald, James Houston, and Aiden Hutchinson gets me fucking hard enough, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Then you go, you even talked about the fucking secondary.
Yeah.
They would win the Super Bowl without a doubt.
Yes. I agree.
But
you got three guys on that defensive line. You need to double team every play.
We're confident AD's coming back, though. We're confident. We're not worried about the ankle at all.
No.
This is blind faith?
Yes.
Fuck it.
It's an ankle sprain.
Sports
It's not a torn
Sports medicine
ACL.
nowadays.
Fair. I'm bringing that up as Brad Holmes because I'm trying to depreciate the value of Aaron Donald. Now, what are you giving up for?
Whatever you want.
Keep the contract. Don't, you filthy whore. You filthy fucking slut.
I'm giving it all up.
Sean
McVay can bang my wife if he trades us Aaron Donald.
He can fuck me in front of my mother. And a first round.
Dude, and a first round pick. For Aaron Donald, I mean, you'd have to give up a king's ransom. They're not taking anything less. Yes. Say it again.
I'm trying to think what's realistic. 2 firsts?
Yes.
2 firsts?
Yes.
3?
Yes.
5?
No.
4.
No.
3.
You would give up 4? Get the fuck out of here.
For Aaron Donald.
4 first round picks.
No,
for...
I would not give up 4.
Oh, so that's a lot, bro.
I'm not giving up 4.
We don't know what he's coming back to.
This is why I'm not a GM.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you gotta up your standards, man. You've been all over the place. This is what I'm offering then. And you can tell me if I'm crazy. This is actually, I'm copying this trade for something else I saw on Twitter. A first rounder and 2/3. Is that enough?
No.
For Aaron Donald?
That would not be enough.
The later stage Aaron
That would
Donald,
not be enough.
who wants to retire, who's paid $30+
Stafford
million
went for
a
2
year.
first-round picks and a starting quarterback. Aaron Donald is as important as any quarterback.
Aaron Donald coming off an injury.
Still,
Didn't even finish the season.
It was Matt Stafford coming off an injury.
Who's on decline? I pulled up the numbers.
Matt Stafford was coming off an injury too.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He finished the season, didn't
No,
he?
Jeff Driscoll finished the season.
David Blau. Actually.
David Blau.
Did he really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bless you, Alyssa. Here's Aaron Donald's career numbers.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, I'm wrong.
Yeah, he's him.
Did you just think this whole time that Aaron
I
Donald
would give
might
my
have...
firstborn child to let Aaron Donald play for the Lions.
That's crazy. That's a lot. That's more than what I was going to give up.
Is your girlfriend pregnant, Parker?
No, she's definitely not.
How do you know?
Yeah.
After that $0, I'm playing.
Hey, I guess anything's possible at this point.
Anything is possible.
She identifies as pregnant.
Yeah, bro. This is a
I'm
guy
gonna tell her that later.
who's won Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
Oh my
He's been a All-Pro first team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. He's been a Pro Bowler every single year he's been in the league.
I don't care about Pro Bowls.
2 firsts and 2 seconds.
I feel like that's a lot.
2 firsts and 3 seconds.
Fine.
I like that way.
There you go.
Wait, 2 firsts and 3 seconds? Fuck.
Yeah, you see, he said 2 firsts and 2
One
seconds.
first-
And you said you think that's a lot.
I know.
And you go 2 firsts and 3 seconds.
Yeah, wait.
You're like,
My
I
brain-
like that better.
Yeah, but my brain registered that as 3. I just trust him more. He's white, all right? 1 first, 2 seconds, 3/3. And we have the extra third for Minnesota.
So you said 1 first, 2 seconds.
You're not getting him for
I'm
1
telling
first.
you, you could.
No, you're not.
I'm telling you.
Unless we literally, like, if Steve Eiserman's sitting in the room with Brad Holmes, then maybe we can get him for 1 first.
2 firsts and 1/3.
Yeah.
That's enough.
2
I don't think
firsts,
it's enough, but
1/3,
yeah,
and a free golf resort adventure.
Yeah.
And a second-round pick swap.
And you can
in
bang my
2020.
wife. Like, there is no, like, I said there's not a lot of things I wouldn't do for $1 million. There's not a lot of things I wouldn't do to have Aaron Donald be on the Detroit Lions.
In my room. Oh yeah, Lions.
Brother, let me tell you. Sean McVay,
Fuck.
you got a purty mouth.
This is one of those situations I wish the phone lines were open. I mean, I'm sure everybody on the phone would fucking give up everything.
Yes.
So never mind about that.
I'd give it yes.
I just 2 firsts.
Would you give up Hendon Hooker?
No, we'd have to keep Hendon.
You can have Jared Goff back.
Right? That's worth 3 firsts at least,
yeah,
right?
That's true.
According to Lions fans these days, he's gonna win the MVP.
Well, the thing is, you also have to think about the cap space that they're going to be, or that we would have to endure because of how big Aaron Donald's contract is.
How big Aaron Donald is.
Of course, you're thinking how big he is.
We have enough right now because this year,
yes,
because after the trade, they pay his dad money. We take on what's left of that. I'll pull that up at some point. If JB keep up his contract, just tell me what the dead money is for 2023. Next year it is $34 million. But I was thinking while I was bitching about that, the same way it happened with Jared Goff when he first got traded here. They took his contract, they backloaded some of that money so they could sign the rookie class. With that I could get down that 13%. I give him those Tom Brady deals. Like, you get like fucking $20 million after you retire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just for nothing.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's a dead cap number?
Calm down. Yeah, what's the dead cap number?
It's 59 mil.
You give him a hell of a discount. I mean, I don't know if it's working out that way. You probably work out somewhere where Detroit Lions are paying some of that, but yeah.
It was reported by Fox Sports that if the season goes bad, they'd probably be shopping him. After they lose the first game, I'd be calling them. Hey, you guys shopping yet? No? All right. Well, call you next week. 2 in a row. Hey. Statistically, you're not going to make the playoffs, so you shopping yet? No. Oh, okay. They win a game. Hey, that was a fluke. Like, it's not going to happen again.
If I'm Sheila Ford, I would hire a hitman.
If I'm the Lions...
And I'd have him shoot the fucking ankle of Matthew Stafford.
If I'm the Lions, I would freelance Aiden Hutchinson to every team the Rams play against until they're ready to trade Aaron Donald. All right, Aiden, you're going to play for the 49ers this week.
Listen, I'm getting out this link to our special guest, but I'm drawing the line at I feel like 2 firsts is a lot, bro.
It's a lot. But it's worth it.
In my humble opinion, I think it'd go for the 1 first and a bunch of seconds and thirds.
I mean, yeah, I hope so. That'd be awesome.
2 seconds, 2 and 3 thirds. Is that not enough? On top of the first?
I bet you if he gets traded to the Lions, he's going to do exactly what Rob Gronkowski did.
No, this ain't your slutty uncle's Lions, Parker.
Yeah.
Like, this is a new Lions team.
So? This is your great grandma's Lions, brother.
This is Adam 22's Lions.
This is Adam 22's
This is Com's Lions, brother. Com 22,
Team Com.
When we get back, we have a special guest, and I can't wait to ask this special guest this exact same question. But not before Smitty tells us about Big Boy.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you about Big Boy. Adam 22 knows all about Big Boy. Strawberry Fest is back at Big Boy. Try classic breakfast items like some strawberry hotcakes or mouth-watering red velvet waffle. If you're not feeling breakfast, try the strawberry bacon chicken wrap or cool off with the refreshing summer splash salad. And if you don't feel like eating anything heavy, you can just get dessert, including their very delicious classic strawberry pie, deep fried vanilla Oreos, or strawberry hot fudge cake, and more at Big Boy.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Team Com. For the man to my left, the one and only Speak Easy, I am Spencer Raxter. We've got Parker 22 in the TD booth and Pipe Lee on the ones and twos. We appreciate you all for tapping in. Like I said, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a 5-star review on any podcast platforms. So we just got done talking a little Aaron Donald to the Lions action. And if you don't want that to happen, I don't get you.
And Jordy Trey says, dude was planning on retiring. I'll pass.
All right, cool.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know if Deion knows. Oh.
We have Deion Sanders coming on.
Deion Sanders joining the show. No, in all seriousness, though, we do have a special guest. It was supposed to be a surprise, but we kind of just gave it away. I'd like to welcome the one, the only, Deion Sanders, the fourth, third, second, to the show. What up, though, Deion?
Man, you already know it's the second, man. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? It's good to be here.
It's good to see you again. It's been a while. Appreciate you joining the show, brother.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be here.
So we just got done having a little debate. I don't know if you heard or not, but they put it up. Fox Sports said if the Rams stumble out of the gate, if the Rams have a bad season to start, they're looking to explore trade options for one Aaron Donald. So this is like a dream come true to me. What would it take for you to bring in Aaron Donald to Detroit?
Yeah, if that happens, I caught the end of that comment. Someone was saying he wasn't feeling that. I'm feeling that. I'm with y'all. Like, if somehow that dude became available, you just make it happen. Now, I don't know, like, on top of head how the financials would work. I know he's getting paid and things like that, but yeah, dudes like that don't become available. And knowing Brad, like, I just get the sense like Brad would be like, all right, we're going to get him, because we got to assume midway part of the season when they're kind of selling. We got to be in a solid place, feeling pretty good about where we're at. I don't even care what we need at that point. Like, our D-line can be balling. I still want Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
I still want the guy. Yeah, I mean, that's just, how do you not want that guy? Yeah. So I'm on board.
I have this question, though, because he did finish the season off the ankle injury. Are there any concerns with that?
The injury part? Look, so here's the thing, right? I haven't dove into this in a minute here. But what I think, when there's not many concerns for me with Aaron Donald, because of the fact that we have, first off, the depth that we have. I assume he's going to come in, be kind of not a rotational piece, but because we have the guys like Aleem, they're going to have to see the field. Now, what I always loved about Aaron Donald is I think he's just built different in the sense, like, usually guys at his size are like he's big in the lower body. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you look at that dude, that lower body's thick, man. So he's just built a little bit different. You guys know Kalijah came out this year and he was drawing some comps, and you're like, oh, I could see it based on what they list as. But then when you look at him, like, they don't look the same. One guy's he's just like big and squatty, but he's also not that big either. So I wouldn't really be concerned. It kind of would make me think of, what the Rams did last year, right? When they went out and added Von Miller. I guess Odell was a free agent signing, but they felt like, they needed more pieces, so they added Von Miller, and it wasn't like he was a long-term piece for him, but took him over the top. You can't have enough pass rushers, and honestly, if there'd be any questions about pass rush, it'll probably come from the interior if there is questions at that point in the season. If you feel like you're in a place to make a move, the questions to me won't be anywhere but the interior, and he's been able to play multiple ways, so I don't have any scheme fit questions either.
Deion, what's the asking price? Or what do you think that value of Aaron Donald is in the trade market for the Detroit Lions?
Man, if they're like selling, I don't know, man. I gotta think, like, I can't imagine that dude. I don't care his age, the contract. I can't imagine him going for less than a first round pick. I couldn't imagine that. But do you guys know do you know if this is the last year of his contract?
No,
I don't think it is.
He's got 3 more years left. I have the cap hits here too.
Yeah.
Obviously, the cap hit would change after the trade, but it's $26 million this year. Next year, it's $34 million. Then after that, it's $29 million, which I don't honestly hate. And I think the same way they structured Goss when he got signed, so sign those rookies, I think they do something like that too if they make the trade.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and then of course, you always have to look at the quarterback position because of where that's going to be. I kind of expect that the Lions are going to want to front load if they do a little extension here, but they could always, like you say, you can always move that money around. And plus, that's kind of putting you in the range of where these dudes are getting paid now. Like the guys, the Quentin Williams, the guys that are up for the new big deals, he's just on the back half of it. But, ooh, man, 3 years left. He'd probably take a pretty good draft pick. I would think at least a second round pick.
So that for me would
he's at least a second.
Yeah, it'd be an all-out move. Like that's an all-in move for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
That would push them into Super Bowl contention in my mind. Like that would mean they are a top 2 team in the NFC, and they're fighting for the Super Bowl. Am I wrong there?
Well, hold up. So you're saying we're not that now? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You kind of said that.
I think we're top 4.
I get you. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. No, I mean, Top 10. I'll take that. I think that makes sense because I think if I look at this defensive side of the ball, I think we all like what they did in the back end there. But I don't know if there's like that kind of piece that piece doesn't usually come available, especially in the cornerback halfway through the season. You're not going to find that piece. Like Donald will be rare. Any player that comes available that's that good is rare. But that's actually a position that you could like look at and say, okay, we could actually get like a lot better here because again, that's a spot where everybody needs interior pass rush, and it's like the one thing that if you have that, but you also can play the run at a high level, it's not really. I don't know if there's another position that changes the game like that outside of quarterback. I don't think that there is, just because of. I mean, he's almost like a quarterback in the sense of he's almost impacting every play. It's you kind of have to pull away to not have to deal with him. Like when we played him, it was like, hey, just don't let him get involved, and then he got involved on the last play. Okay, bad timing, but
same thing with Super Bowl.
I think
too.
so.
Yeah.
When once they're down, I was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Time to wrap the game up.
Yeah, I'm closing this shit. That's
it was lights out.
So obviously Aaron Donald is a pipe dream, and it's a best case scenario. It's like if everything goes right, that would happen. But are there anybody else? Is there anybody else on your radar of guys, cut candidates, some of the free agents that are still out there that you would be interested in bringing into this Lions team?
Yeah, no, that's interesting. I think for me, I'd have to look position first. I mean, like, for example, I'm always interested in the interior defensive line position because I still feel like, I like the addition of Broderick and what it's going to look like here. But I always like that because, again, like I said, I just think the impact is so heavy from play to play. But there's a lot of these positions where I don't want to, like, place someone on top of someone else. Like, I don't want to add someone on top of that. For example, corner. Like, we got a lot of, like, Emmanuel Mosley. I don't want to put someone on top of Mosley having Jacobs because then I don't get to see what he is. It's like, why did I even give him a prove-it deal? Like, there was no point of even doing that. So, for a lot of these positions, I'm not really looking to place. I don't think there's a guy that comes to mind. I mean, when you talk about, like, the players that are kind of being thrown out there now, like, Chase Young just intrigues me. He just intrigues me because he is a guy with 1 year left on his deal. But it feels like, Jeff Okudah went for, I think, around 6 picks. I don't think he'll go for that. And he's also played at a high level when he's been healthy, so I think that's the difference. And you would have to pay him after this year. But if you could feel like, hey, we can get him back, like he's probably going to come back if he plays well when we want to bring him back season, because it'd be hard to extend him immediately. That would be something that would intrigue me because that's a position where I think right now you could argue and say, okay, well, hey, Romeo, where his contract's at the pay cut there, Charlie of his deal. Like, do we have a high upside player even at that position already? Like, is there a guy that we're trying to, like, not, that we want to see the field? So that's like a kind of position to be interested is adding, kind of a edge rusher opposite of Hutchinson potentially that could play 3 downs. But even then, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't want to add a player that's going to take snaps from really any positions, to be honest. I mean, there's really not a spot there where I want to do that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be back to Aaron Donald real quick, too, because in the event that happened, there's no way you afford both Jared Goff and Aaron Donald on those type of contracts unless you're extending both.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable enough to step away from Jared Goff?
Give him the keys to the Bentley to
in
Hendon Hooker.
exchange for Aaron Donald?
Nah. Well, here's my issue with that. So I think it'd be like here's the problem, right? It would be like two sides of it, because if you feel like it makes sense, I feel like for the most part, if you get to that point of season, they're selling, and you're like, it makes sense to make that push to go all in. To also say, then I would think Goff is playing at a pretty darn high level at that point. So I wouldn't want to like move that, especially knowing that Hooker can't even play. I don't even know what he's gonna look like.
Not at the deadline, but just like in the future from that point.
Like you wouldn't be able to re-sign him.
Yeah, like following this season, like you just know like that's the final year of his contract.
Yeah, no, I get that, but that would be my issue. It's like I guess we'll never know, but like the fact that I can't even see Hooker in the preseason, I don't know what he's gonna look like beyond now. So if Goff's playing well, it'd be hard, for me saying, man, we're in a good position, we could try to take that next step. To then also at the same time doing that, knowing that we can't bring back the quarterback. I can go find I like our defensive tackles. You can get elite there, but just go like, hey, let's go find a quarterback. Like that's gonna be much more difficult. And we know Goff is still under contract, right? So I get what you're saying. You just make it work. You make it work. You know what I'm saying? You just make some things happen. You move some contracts around. You find a way to make it work. Look, the Lions got cap space now, right? If they don't make any more big moves based on the way they've spent, I think the new 3-year period starts now of like spending 9%. They're going to roll over a good amount of cap space. Like I'm thinking about $15 million probably. They'll probably roll over in the next year. So they're going to have money financially. Maybe you throw that 15 to an arrow down. You can make it work. I think you can find a way to make it work. The issue would then just become more so the next patch of guys that you're re-signing. which would be the St. Browns, the guys in this first draft class that you have to resign, you would have to push their contracts back. I would say maybe a guy like Jonah Jackson, instead of saying we're resigning him, you go and just say we're going to replace him through the draft, and maybe Sourcewell steps in, something like that.
Yeah. I'd do it.
Hey, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. You just got to find a way. You can't. Easy, you can't. Like if we're playing, let's say we're 5-2, we can't make that move knowing that we got to move the quarterback though. If we do this, like that's crazy. That's a crazy move.
Yeah,
like, you may end up doing it anyway.
I'm not trading golf this year. I'm saying like,
you wouldn't be able to.
Well, you have to have that plan.
Yeah, and
I got to be.
Yeah, I think they have that plan. I think Hendon Hooker is that plan. I think that's why I drafted him as early as a 3rd round pick, and he's had those expectations on him as a prospect too. It's just the injury and the age kind of threw things off, deflated his value a little bit.
Right.
I mean, you got stars like Morgan Wallen coming to town wearing that Hendon Hooker jersey too. Just saying, it feels like something's there,
right.
Something's cooking, brother.
Yeah.
But you're right though.
It might be.
They would have to see him on the field, and not just on the field, perform on the field as well. So like, it is a bit of a pipe dream if it were to happen. To go down that way, I'm saying. I mean, maybe not, because if you're going all in this year, you go all in and you deal with the consequences later. Brad Holmes is from that film.
He's from Fuck Them Picks.
Yeah. The Lions are
got
Fuck
that in
Them
his
Picks
blood,
right
know.
now.
The Lions are about Fuck Them Picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Fuck them picks.
But hey, keep this in mind though. Keep this in mind. We do have 2/3 next year, so I mean that could give you some flexibility. It's something to
that's
think
what I was
about.
building too. So
I'm not. Hey, if this all it takes, yeah.
What first rounder, a 2nd and 2/3. Aaron Donald. Yeah.
Man, that's a lot, dog. Wait, you said a 1st, 2nd, and 2/3 for Donald?
Yeah. You'd have to be that, right?
I feel like it'd have to be.
Or maybe
something like
a 1st rounder, 2/3, and a 5th.
Guy's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 7-time First Team All-Pro. Like
20 sacks 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Or three. From the interior defensive line.
Nah, I couldn't do that, man. I couldn't do all that.
No?
That's I get it. It might have to be that price.
Yeah.
I don't think I could give up all that. The only positive I say is you would expect that your picks would be at the end of the round. So it's like, it's 1st round pick, but it's pick 29, right? So it's like,
yeah.
I wouldn't. I couldn't.
Pick 32. We've got Aaron Donald in this roster. Come on.
This is true. You're right. I set the bar low there. I don't know, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of draft picks to get.
What would you give up?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Are you giving up a 1st though? You're giving up a 1st or something, right?
You have to give up a 1st.
I don't want to give up a 1st.
Bro,
here's my concern.
Okay, I'm listening.
I know you're right though. No, but you're right. You're right. The reason I don't is because I think there's key positions that may have to get hit on again. For example, edge rusher, we may have to hit that again. Obviously offensive line, but I don't think that has to be a 1st round pick. But I really look at edge rusher there, and I could see that becoming some receiver could also be something that they look at again for that spot. But I mean, but here's the issue, right? So let's say you go to your plan. If you said we're going to feel good about going to the next quarterback Hooker, and that's how we free up the space, that's kind of part of the plan. Well, now you're doing that without draft picks as well. I don't think I want to do that, man, because I feel like that kind of that could throw off the
rookie deal.
You're right. But there's the balance then. Like if I have the money, I'd rather spend the money. Like for example, like this offseason, like when those defense tackles that rarely become available, I would then just say maybe we just overspend there and we just go get that guy. If I give up both assets, the money side, which is kind of the benefit of having a young quarterback, and the draft picks, now what do I have to build with? I don't got nothing to build with, man. We're just kind of rolling with what we got, and we got a lot of proven deals.
We got Brad Holmes, baby. He's what, batting 1,000 from those late round picks, man. But we got to pay some bills.
You got to give him the draft picks. Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You mind sticking through it? You want to do another segment? Yeah, let's go, baby.
All right, let me tell you guys about the Sports Marketing Agency, or SMA. SMA helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com and get the help you deserve.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Play, practice, and party at 5 Iron Golf coming this July to Detroit, located inside Cambria Hotel. I definitely thought that was your read. Downtown's newest sports bar has 13 TrackMan simulators, certified instructors, and a full bar and restaurant. Mention promo code Woodward at checkout for 50% off your first visit. And visit 5irongolf.com to tee up good times. That's 5irongolf.com.
What up, though, everybody? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. You know who we are. You know where to go. Make sure you like and share the stream. Leave a 5-star review.
5-star.
We're joined by the one and only Dose of Dion. Always a pleasure to have him on the show. We just got done talking about a little Aaron Donald situation, a little, getting a little happy over here, making things happen. But I wanted to go back to the real situation, the reality of what the Lions are dealing with on their roster right now. And we had Broder in the Woodward Sports chat, our guy, our Detroit Lions beat writer. He asked, I wonder what Dion thinks about our wide receiver crew. So with Jameson Williams obviously suspended for the first 6 weeks of the season, how are you feeling? What's your confidence level with the Lions wide receivers?
That's a good question. So I feel like originally, it was a great question. I feel like originally, man, probably like a lot of people when I heard about the JMO thing, I was concerned a little bit. I was like, oh, we could add somebody. So when D-Hop comes up, I'm very interested in that. But for me personally, I think as I continue to look at it, I don't think we need to add a receiver. And that's not even just like, well, when JMO will be the savior when we come back. Like, I just don't think we need to add one. First off, we know what St. Brown's going to be for us. And I think having Khalif, he'll kind of play into the role that he played into last year without JMO. He can do that for us. But I really think the additions, one of Gibbs, we know what he's going to mean just as a pass catching back in general. I think Sam Laporta is going to be a game changer. So I think if you talk receiving core, we can just look at receiver, but you have to throw Laporta in there because, I've listened to some podcasts this offseason. Hey, maybe yours. I listened to some podcasts and, Sam Laporta, when you look at, you have to find a way to attack down the field, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, okay, we know Gibbs is going to be effective underneath St. Brown, those guys. You have to find a way to still get shots. And I think the pieces that we added with Gibbs and Laporta, specifically Laporta, that's a matchup piece. Like, that's a matchup piece. I think he's a very good route runner. That's a matchup piece there that can still give you those big plays, just that fits Goff's skill set a little bit more. It doesn't take him out of his comfort zone necessarily. Now, when you talk about having that, like, stretch the field type of threat, again, I think Khalif will settle into that role a little bit more early. But I think we have the pieces that fit Goff, really well. Like Marvin Jones Jr. to me will kind of play some of the Josh Reynolds role, even though he's a field stretcher too. But he's like an immediate intermediate type of target. Like he fits that perfectly. So I feel like we have a really good balance. And then Antoine Green, look, I don't think he's a great route runner, but his role, which was at North Carolina, getting over the top, find a way to just get over top. Again, that's some of what we're missing. Now, JMO, I think, adds an extra element, and the vision is, like, you didn't go round one and take a guy that's fast. You took round one because he's supposed to affect all three levels, run after catch, all stings, but he's really going to dictate coverage, force coverage, that kind of thing. I don't think we necessarily have that piece right now, just by when he lines up, you got to know where he is. But I do think we have that piece in the sense of when it's third down, when it's a team that likes to play man where we struggled last year, who can we look to? Goff loves to look to St. Brown. Is he going to consistently want to the outside receiver that's taking the top off? Maybe not necessarily, right? He's going to want to look to a guy that fits his comfort zone. It was TJ Hockenson in year one. We had like no receivers out there. And I think Laporta is an even better route runner. And then on the flip side, I think Marvin Jones is a better back shoulder type of target than even DJ was last season. So I really don't think it's something that's that big of a deal early for us.
I'm with you too, and plus we got Ben Johnson in charge of everything.
They got
too.
the wizard back there.
We had this question yesterday from yesterday's show, and it was based off I'm around ranking like number one for PFFs, like man coverage receivers. But I was kind of wondering, like, now that the Detroit Lions kind of went offense this offseason, in terms of draft at least, with Laporta and Gibbs, and they got Marvin Jones, and hopefully you see a little more Jameson Williams we got to see last year. But can you see anybody over or supplanting Amon-Ra as the number one weapon on this team?
No. But if I had to throw a name out, if I had to throw a name out there, I would say long term Laporta. I would say long term Laporta because, yeah, maybe not like in receptions because you know how tight ends usually come out slow. I just think that he could come out to a really fast start. Like we know, you guys, Eazy knows numbers. You guys know the numbers well. I mean, y'all were bringing them to me. Like when we would do shows. We lead, in touchdowns for tight ends, that kind of thing. Those are legit numbers, and so many of them were, to you guys, it said Ben Johnson schematically. Now you had a guy to that I think was legitimately the best tight end against man coverage in college football last season. So you had that guy. That is a matchup piece. So I think long term it could be that guy because when you try to take away Saint, it's tough to take away a guy that's in the slot. That's why Laporta's gonna be tough because he can align there, like Hawkinson was in year one specifically for us. So I think long term that guy Gibbs could come in and have a lot of receptions. But nah. Like if you talk production, no. Like I think St. Brown. Hey, you see Goff doing the eyes closed throw to St. Brown? I know y'all saw that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Look.
That might have been some fancy
Have y'all showed that clip yet? Yeah, okay. So y'all haven't showed that clip?
No, we've seen it. We should have played it actually.
Yeah, we should have played it.
Yeah, I mean,
no, I know exactly what you're talking about. They got that kind of chemistry. That's Goff said that last year. He's ever in a pickle. He's going right to Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, it worked every single time. I remember specifically actually last year the touchdown against. I'm trying to think of their actual name, Commanders.
Yeah.
I almost said the old one.
The Durs.
Well, everything kind of broke down, and JG just threw it to the back of the end zone. There was like two guys around Amon-Ra St. Brown. He just happened to just catch it, look down, everyone was falling down. I was like, that's the chemistry they got,
So we've talked a lot about players making steps forward, players taking steps forward, especially if the Lions want to reach the expectations that a lot of fans have put on them. Like I think that winning the division and winning a playoff game, that's my bottom line expectations for the Lions this year. Who do you think has to take the biggest step on this team, take the biggest jump from last year for the Lions to be a force in the NFL like we expect them to be?
Yeah, I think immediately. I mean, okay, so you're specifically, I'll say this, specifically for guys that were here last year, I'll say Aleem McNeil is the first guy I'd point to. Not to say, because I love Aleem McNeil, but I think his role is going to change a little bit. We talked about Donald. That would be one thing too, right? Aleem has 1 year left, and if he takes that transition, I think that, they're going to ask him to take, gets a little slimmer this offseason and it's more of a pass rushing piece for us. Like, as much as I like him, if he balls out this year, you're going to want him again next year to that point. But I think Aleem McNeil going to that role, it's a premium type of role. And if he does what he did and the way that he's developed at his other, how he's been so far in the league, like that kind of guy could change some things for the Lions because there's not a lot of expectations there. But we like what we have at edge, the speed rushers, is like which guy in the interior is going to win. Like Broderick, Isaiah Buggs, I like them. They're quick wins, but they're not going to consistently beat up on a guard one-on-one. Aleem has that potential. So he has a potential to, I think, add a threat that we saw like the Giants where he went crazy. If he can give you that more often, that guy just becomes, I think, just a complete game changer for you.
He had 13 quarterback pressures in that game. That was by far the best game he's ever played in a Lions uniform. It was impressive.
Yeah.
And, if you put Aaron Donald next to him, it'll make it a lot easier for him to get some quarterback pressures. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
what
true.
You say? I apologize.
Well, we were talking about players that need. I will say this though, because you were asking me what players need to step up the most this season.
Mm-hmm.
I would say specifically when you talk about you got to look at cornerback because to me it's just such a a football intelligence type of position that's going to be asked. Like you have to just play fast, play smart back there, and we got new guys coming into that. And that's just a position that we really haven't hit yet. We talk about how well Brad's done. He hasn't really even touched that position. He's kind of just let Jeff and Ermanni roll, and Minded Wells, we brought him back. He's given those guys opportunities. But now if you say, what's the one – and I don't know if it's getting enough talk. What's the one position where it's they addressed it. But these guys, I mean, they're coming over from a different team. It's not like they're just stepping into bigger roles or getting back healthy. Yeah. So those two specific – Sutton given a 3-year deal. And then Mosley more about health. He's played at a high level. But those guys, because when we were reliable at corner, our defense was totally different. Now if we get impacts at corner – I don't know, man. This defense could take big strides.
Yeah.
Who do you think steps up at the cornerback position in matchups against Justin Jefferson or DJ Moore that we got to see twice now this year?
Yeah. I think it's if healthy. I think it's Mosley. I think Mosley's our best cornerback if healthy. I think he's. First off, I think he's the most matchup. I don't really want to say that because I guess Matchup friendly. I like that. So he might be the most matchup friendly piece. He's not the biggest guy, but the movement skills are like elite, man. I understand he's only like 5'11", but I mean, look, we saw him match up against DJ Moore. He played DJ Moore really well this past year. I think when healthy, he's got the most talent of any. I mean, they were like, this is cornerback one. This is UDFA. And at one point, they're like, this is our cornerback one in San Francisco. They have a great D line, but he became that guy. And then it was just about not being healthy consistently. I think he's our best piece because he has all the tools to be that piece. I love Sutton. I think we kind of have more of a sense of what Sutton is. He's really good in his role. And I think Jerry Jacobs, man, I never count that dude out. But yeah, I think Emmanuel Mosley's like, he's got the package to be crazy.
Yeah, I think that'd be my pick too.
Yeah, I like it too. We saw what he did in San Fran, man. The guy was a dog, and that was, the best defense in the league, and he's starting on it. So
sounds crazy, but maybe it doesn't sound crazy. But I think between he and Jerry Jacobs, although I like Cam Sutton, I just don't see him as that like man up guy. I think he's more like a zone kind of cornerback.
We'll see.
We're gonna see though. Dion, man, I appreciate you joining us. I look forward to hanging out with you when you get. Are you coming down for training camp this year, or coming up, I should say?
Absolutely.
Right,
yeah. You guys going?
Hey,
for sure.
Yeah, for
you guys
sure.
Going?
We gotta kick it. We do it too. You want?
Yeah, I was actually about to text you. I mean, first off, shout out to the shirt. I see you with the little Godzilla shirt, and then I don't know what's going on there. I was trying to read. I was trying to read my man's shirt over here. Spemo Racks over here. What is that? What are we
Jujutsu
Kaisen. Karen.
Jujutsu Kaisen. New episode drops today. New season. It's an anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Guy. You guys got like cool. Ooh, yeah, I am a scary movie guy. Yep.
I
don't know what to say to that, but I mean, yeah.
Just give them
I watched a couple last
night.
What's it, Dion?
No, like, yeah, I mean, that's really all I got, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's go scary movies.
Appreciate you, Dion. We're definitely gonna have you back on, man. I appreciate you for joining the show, brother. Let me tell you, dude, Dion's the GOAT, man. Dion is literally the GOAT. Let me tell you guys about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness. Summer is a great time to join Planet Fitness and beat low E. Planet Fitness is the home.
I came in with a baseball bat yesterday, Low.
You gotta beat Low E, man. He's there. He's waiting for it. But Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever. You can get a full body workout in just 30 minutes, a 30-minute circuit, and all memberships include fitness training. Memberships start at $10 a month. Yes, they're still just $10 a month, or you can get the black card for $24.99. And of course, high school students ages of 14 to 19 can work out for free all summer long with the high school pass. You can find out more information or join either online at planetfitness.com or any of your local clubs. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Big Boy Strawberry Fest has officially arrived, and we're here to show you the very best flavors of the season. Satisfy your sweet tooth with our deep-fried vanilla Oreos, strawberry hot fudge cake, and a slice of our classic strawberry pie. But that's not all. Cool off on a refreshing summer splash salad, or savor the flavors of our chicken Caesar wrap and strawberry bacon chicken wrap. And for breakfast lovers, don't miss out on our strawberry hotcakes or our mouth-watering red velvet waffle. Strawberry Fest is something for everyone. Celebrate the sweet season with us at Big Boy.
We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m. You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper. Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. That's my guy. Spin more racks.
What up, though?
Parker. Shout out to Parker real quick for filling in for Chris.
Parker 22.
That one. Parker 22.
Shut up, bro. Get out of here with that.
Of course, we got Jay Bussy in the house.
Jay Bussy. Mike Lee. Ho. How's your wife, Parker?
I got one.
Oh. Can we do Would You Rather?
Mama. Huh?
Can we do Would You Rather?
No.
Come on, I got good ones.
We'll save it for the end. Because you asked Dion the question, who needs to make the biggest leap for the team this year?
Yeah.
You asked the same thing to Ryan.
Yeah.
What was your answer?
My reaction.
No, your answer.
Oh.
Your reaction to
My
what?
reaction is I want to do what you No, my answer for who would make the biggest team, it was pick one player on each side of the ball that needs to make the biggest leap this year for this team to have success. For this team to have sex with my wife. On the
Spinny 22.
Spinny 22. On the defensive side of the ball, it's tough, but I kind of agree with Dion when you're looking at Lee McNeil, because I think Hutch is going to get his. You don't have to worry about that leap. I think James Houston's going to get his. The guys on the back end, you don't really know yet because they weren't on this team, most of them. And that kind of boils down to me between Kirby Joseph and Ali McNeil.
Who you rather fuck your wife?
Yeah, probably Kirby. But you look at if Ali McNeil does make that jump, if Ali McNeil makes that leap into my wife's pants, if he turns into a guy that can be a consistent pressure maker, a consistent pipe hitter, like that guy could turn this defense into something special if you had that pressure up the middle. Just ask my wife. And so I agree with Dion that I think Ali McNeil taking the jump forward would be the most important position on the Lions defense. Now on the offense, it's tough. It's tough. I don't want to say it because I don't want people to kill me for it, but you look at all of the new weapons on the outside. Mm-hmm. You got 2 new running backs, so can they make a jump from last year? It's not really like that.
Yeah.
The offensive line is already elite. Amon-Ra St. Brown is already elite. It's Jared Goff. Like, I don't want to say that like he had a bad year like that or anything, but if he makes a jump, not even like a super jump, but if he goes to a 5,038 touchdown and stays at that around 10 interception mark, this is a 12-win football team. So it's hard for me to say anybody else because, like, Amon-Ra St. Brown can't make much more of a jump. All the other weapons are brand new. You don't expect, like, I could say Khalif Raymond or Josh Reynolds, but, like, how much of a jump are those guys going to make? You could say J-Mo when he comes back.
Yeah, that'd have to be.
J-Mo when he comes back, that would be number one. If Jameson Williams was playing week 1, I would say hands down Jameson Williams. But if Jared, I don't want to even say jump. If he can do what he did last year, that would be the most beneficial for the Lions offense.
Yeah, you had me convinced, honestly. Just through talking to Dion, I was leaning towards cornerback because like we are gonna need those guys to step up in those big situations against the Justin Jeffersons, the DJ Moores. If DJ Moore's good, I'm not gonna disrespect him, but we see those guys twice. Yeah, twice a year. But defensive tackle, you're 100% right on. I love Darius Slay. I think actually I'm gonna take that name out, but I'll go way back. Chris Houston, you remember him? He used to wear 23 before Darius Slay. We had Chris Houston and freaking, I don't even fucking know what was on the other side of him. But we had the dominant defensive line between them, though. That defense is all right. So if Lee McNeil is able to make that jump, just like you said, that affects everything else. Yeah. That affects the edge rushers, who are now seeing one-on-one blocking schemes versus double teams, which I'm sure he's going to see regardless. Yeah. That also helps your linebackers. Gives them extra time to read the defense, what's going on. It also helps you, the cornerbacks, as you said too, it's going to rush the quarterback and throw the ball a little bit sooner. That's the answer. That's one of the reasons I get so fucking excited and drooling for fucking the Aaron Donald news you brought. That again isn't rumored to happen specifically to the Detroit Lions, just that the Rams may be willing to offer them in a situation they don't start the gate hot. Who is it for you, Parker, on defense?
On defense, who I think needs a step up is, Aiden Hutchinson. I think he can do a lot. I think he can do way more than he did last year. You don't get drafted number 2 overall and then just barely beat James Houston, who is undrafted.
That's fair.
In sacks.
That's facts. Well, James Houston drafted, but you still a good point though. He didn't make that. I think he's a 5th or 4th round pick.
Okay, I thought he was an undrafted player. My
he's
bad.
Still a fucking beast though. You're right though.
Who, Houston?
Yeah.
He's 6th.
6th round.
Him and Malcolm.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. What were you
Aiden
gonna say?
Hutchinson's a good answer too.
Aiden Hutchinson can fuck your wife.
Now, when you said what you said though about like you don't take him number 2 to be like just what last year was. Yeah. I thought immediately Chris Long. But Aiden's better than Chris Long.
Aiden's better than Chris Long. I'm not worried about. I know he's going to take a jump. Yeah. I know he is going. He's like I said. I got him at 13.5 sacks. I know Kirby's going to take a jump.
Even if he doesn't make the jump in terms of just sacks, just as a player. Yeah. Run defense. Everything. Because let's not forget how we started the season last year out of the gate. It wasn't the hottest. It really wasn't the best. And he had the 3 sacks against the
Commanders.
Thank you for saving me there.
Gotcha.
I'm not even that old. I don't know why I
The
want to say
Durs.
it. The Durs.
Fucking
But
Scott
there
used
were
to call
situations where they just fucking ran right into Aiden. You know what I'm
Scott
saying?
used to call them the potatoes every time as protest.
We are Commanders.
Scott.
Rip.
Bum, bum, bum.
I like that. Rip. Scott's a real one.
Check it out.
Congratulations, Scott, brother, too. Just got engaged. Who's it for
For
you,
real?
JB? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out G Rising.
He's also outkicked this coverage.
Yeah.
For a second time in his life. How does that guy do it?
He's got cash.
Yeah.
Fun, Scotty fun coupons, man.
Yeah, you might be right.
Shout out to Scott. He's a cool guy.
Who needs to make the
Shout
biggest
out
jump
Scott.
on defense, JB?
I don't want to pick a rookie here, so I'm probably going to have to lean with Aiden just a little bit, just because of where you drafted him and, you know, you got him in that second spot. So you want to see him progress a lot more than what he had last year. And hopefully he can do that, but then again, it's like time will tell. So otherwise, I probably would have said someone along the lines of like Jack Campbell. But then again, he's a rookie. You don't necessarily know what you have in him until midway through the season. So it's Aiden for me.
I think I'm still side with you.
Yeah.
I will ask the Woodward Sports chat as well. I wonder what they're thinking too. On offense, I'm with you. I don't want to say the term jump for Jared
Yeah,
Goff. It's kind of
because
disrespectful.
you don't
What are
need him to
jumping
take
from?
a jump. You
Yeah.
just need him to do what he did last year.
Yeah. I'm going to go... I also don't want to say J-Mo because he's not going to be there for the first 6 weeks. But, I mean, that would be the answer.
Brother said Alex Anzalone.
Alex is only for defense. I'll put him in the poll, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't.
Can he take a jump from last year's the best year of his
took a big
career?
jump.
Alex Anal Zone.
Took a big jump.
Anal Zone.
Who I think needs to perform for us,
Anal
especially
Zone 22.
now they're missing like the
That's
DJ
crazy,
chart.
Spenny.
What's it?
Anal Zone 22.
Anal Zone 22. Who I think needs to take the biggest jump on offense, and I guess you can't say the jump because he wasn't there last year, but is that our guy Nick running across the street like that? It was. I think he needs to take the
Dude,
biggest
you
jump.
are.
I got Jameer Gibbs.
You're all over the place.
Jameer
bro.
Gibbs, who I got.
Can he take a jump? You can't. That's why. I mean, obviously,
David
I would
Montgomery.
have said Jameer Gibbs or Sam Laporto, but they can't take a jump.
They haven't even jumped.
That's why J-Mo, like,
It's Jameson Williams.
it's Jamison Williams, man.
It's got to be J-Mo.
He needs to be that top 12 pick. He needs to be that guy when he comes back.
I'm making a poll real quick. Keep talking.
Yeah, my wife has sex with black dudes, and I pay them for it. No, but
Hell yeah.
Is that Parker?
just ask.
Me too.
Just ask Pipe Lee. I'm normally sitting in the corner, sometimes in the closet, almost always dressed as Superman. But the Lions need multiple players to make a jump. If we're being realistic about it, if you expect to go from a team that was 1-6 and obviously finished the season great, but still missed the playoffs, to being a team that you expect to win the division, to win a playoff game, to possibly win multiple playoff games, you need a couple of your young stars to take a jump. And you look at an Aiden Hutchinson, an Aleem McNeil, a Kirby Joseph. You look at guys on the offense that are in new roles. Like, can Josh Reynolds be that dude for the first 6 weeks of the season? Can Marvin Jones come in here and contribute until Jameson Williams comes back? And then when Jameson Williams comes back, he needs to be that guy.
You know what? If I could throw another name in there that I didn't even put in the poll, but probably Malcolm. Just because we're talking about this during the next segment, but the Detroit Lions defense is a lot better than these. And actually, I Twitter DM'd my guy last night, Cam Sanderson. He's only 19 years old. We said lots of mean things about him.
I thought he was 18.
No, he's 19.
Oh, he's an adult. Yeah, fuck you, Cam.
But he's immediately was backtracking, apologizing for the article we went over yesterday. We're going to try to get him on the show at some point. He wanted to come on next week, but I told him it might not be relevant next week. But Malcolm Rodriguez. I think the Lions defense is a lot better than people give it credit for. We'll go into depth about that during the next segment. But I think the way these the quarterbacks were able to run on us last season. Like, you look at the rushing yards in the back half of the season. That's what we're going into depth about. Matter of fact, I'm going to save it. I'll tell you why it should be Malcolm Rodriguez. But not before I tell you guys about Randy Wise Auto. You guys want to join the Randy Wise Celebrity Golf Tour? There's only one way to do it. It's by stopping by any Randy Wise Automotive Team location. And stay tuned for Woodward Sports for more information on the Randy Wise Automotive Team Celebrity Golf Tours. Woodward Heavyweights will be right back.
Can't get enough Woodward Sports content? Head over to woodwardsports.com right now for up-to-date sports articles and great entertainment news. We have the best writers, bloggers, and coverage all at your fingertips. Head to woodwardsports.com right now to experience all Woodward Sports has to offer.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy. That's my guy, Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
Young Parker in the TD booth, a.k.a. Parker22. Jay Bussy, a.k.a. JB, on the ones and twos.
Spike Lee.
Steve-O Baby says, Spencer, Little Caesars is going to have a pineapple Pepsi.
Sounds gross and good at the same time. Why are we stopping the show for this?
And grab me. Like black dudes grab my wife after I pay them.
All right.
No, but,
hey, yo. Before, what?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Jinx.
Can I grab your wife later?
No, you're not black enough.
I'm not stopping the show for pineapple Pepsi.
All right, fine.
This isn't BDE, okay?
I just wanted to talk about it. Cereal.
Yeah. Dude, what the fuck? Before we went to break, we were talking about the Lions defense, who we think needs to make the biggest leap. I didn't put this name in a poll, and I think the answer, by the way, is Lee McNeil. But I wanted to add Malcolm Rodriguez for a specific reason, and it's because last year the Detroit Lions rushing defense was better than it's given credit for. I have a graphic if you mind, Parker, pulling this one up. But this Detroit Lions, this is running backs rushing yards against. Damn, we have to wait till the loads on the live stream to see this thing. But this is the Detroit Lions. Running back stats against Detroit Lions defense. I want you to look at something. I got to pull up here myself, too, because I apologize. We don't have that on the screen here. Give me 1 sec.
Eazy, where is it?
It's in Slack.
Okay.
It's next to the... there's 2 photos back to back. There's like...
is it the Pistons?
Diallo. It's the one next to the Pistons. There's like numbers next to it.
Got it.
Pull it up. Once it is on the screen, though, these are running back numbers against the Detroit Lions defense. And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times teams went over 100 yards against the Detroit Lions.
Got it.
Every other game outside of that, and it in particular, it starts back when Josh Pascal returned to the team against the Cowboys. The Cowboys rushed for 140, but after then, only 81 yards against the Dolphins, only 66 yards against the Packers, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to go down the entire list. Mm-hmm. But up into the Panthers game, obviously got fucking demolished at 293 yards.
Yeah.
But I just want to paint this picture because a lot of people...
Dante 22 Foreman.
Yeah, Dante 22. But they beat the shit out of us. But again, anomaly. Outside of that, running backs last year against Detroit Lions defense, once they and mind you, this is the youngest defense in the league. Only 2 guys were returning from the year prior. And that's Alex Anzalone and Lee McNeil in terms of starters.
Yeah.
Held shit down against running backs. Where the Detroit Lions were, because a lot of people talk disrespectfully about their rushing defense. And it's like you just look at the rushing numbers. We're not considering where that's coming from. It's coming from the quarterbacks. Now, that doesn't take away the fact that quarterbacks are still able to run on us this next year. But this is why I say Malcolm Rodriguez needs to make the biggest jump. This is why I hope that Jack Campbell is everything we hope he could be in terms of like reading defense and being an athletic freak. Because against the run, they got to unlock.
Dude, the Vikings only rushed for 22 yards.
The second time around. The rushing defense is way better. This defense is way better than
the Giants only rushed for 35 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Like every number... Context matters. Like it's so easy to look at the defensive numbers from last year and see the Lions finish 28th and be like, oh, that's a bad defense. Like they're going to be shit again. But if you look at the context of the situation, youngest defense, getting guys back like Josh Pascal, getting guys back like Jerry Jacobs, and you look at the numbers after that shit happened, it's a night and day difference.
Enjoy Detroit's right. Trap Rashad Penny cooked us, but that was before we had any of those guys back.
Yeah. And within the flow of the defense as well, too. Again, like Josh Pascal returned, but it was his debut. It wasn't an actual true return.
Yeah.
It was his first time getting NFL action. Like this defense, I'm telling you, especially the second, because secondary was
the secondary was just an insane overhaul, man. I'm just excited to see what they can do.
Yes, I'm fucking pumped. I think they have the run defense unlock again this year. Just again, one of those linebacker positions, whether it's Malcolm Rodriguez or Jack Campbell. He's so funny, actually, and maybe I jinxed him, but we had Malcolm on before. Was it the Seattle game? It was one of the games that the quarterbacks just went fucking stupid on us. And I was like, what's the game plan for so-and-so? Are there any quarterback spies? It's like, nah, we don't believe in that.
Yeah,
and then they fucking...
He was like, yeah, AJ doesn't really believe in that.
And they ran all over us.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they
Malcolm could be a nice quarterback spy.
That's what I'm saying.
The dude can move sideline to sideline.
And Jack, although I sounded fucking stupid, I guess looking back at it, but I was kind of nervous about how he looked on tape, kind of like slower.
Clunky.
Yeah, there you go. That's a better word for it. But the numbers
don't lie.
Don't lie. He's up there with the
Bitches
best
lie,
of the best.
Ethan's lie, numbers don't.
Numbers don't. Jack Campbell could be that.
By the numbers.
Do you think, looking at these numbers, like there's an anomaly? Are they bad rushing teams, or do you believe in the Lions' rushing defense heading into year 2? Year 3, I should say.
I think it's better than what the overall
number says.
No, what the overall thought of it is. I think it's obviously fucking Josh Allen and Justin Fields tore us new dick holes, but like we can go out there and we can make some things happen. The improvements they made to this team, the tackling in the secondary. Somebody said it. Where was it? I missed it. Dat Boy Roy 2.0 says most of the yards was because our secondary couldn't tackle, and I don't want to say couldn't tackle because Jeff Okudah was pretty good at tackling. But you look at, we know Kirby Joseph can tackle.
Yeah.
Tracy Walker coming back, we know he is great at tackling. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is great at tackling. Cam Sutton is great at tackling. So that's also going to help. When they get past that first line of the defense, and then you have guys in the back end that could step up and make a hit. Like fucking Chauncey Gardner-Johnson almost put Isaiah Pacheco to sleep in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're right.
He knocked him on his ass and had him on the ground.
He played the rest of that game injured too.
Yeah, like you got some guys on the back end now that are going to deliver the boom if they get past the linebackers.
That's a great point too. If a quarterback come across fucking CJ
What? Yeah, bro.
He's in that fucking
nickelback wherever he ends up being.
Step down to as a linebacker.
I forget what fucking they called it at Michigan. Fucking Don Brown, he's like the Viper or something like that. It was like the position where it's like
dagger time.
It was something. Dagger time. It was like the Viper position. It's like that hybrid linebacker safety. Yeah. And so
CJGJ can do it.
CJGJ can do it for sure.
And then that was one of the benefits of drafting Brian Branch, because that was his role too in the Alabama defense. So like, if CJGJ is dropping back in the coverage, you can still bring him on as a third linebacker or whatever you do. This defense, I'm telling you guys, is going to be so much better than people are expecting. It's going to blow their fucking minds. Now, I'm not saying out the gate, because there's going to be a reality of like them getting used to each other, the same way you heard Dan Campbell bitch about that after games. So like the guys don't trust each other. Mm-hmm. So they're bouncing. They're trying to do more than what their assignment is because they don't trust the guy next to them. So there's going to be a little bit of that to come out the gates, probably especially in the secondary. But once that clicks, bro.
And you added a couple of run stuffers up front.
Yeah.
With Broderick Martin and with Jack Campbell.
Yeah.
Like, those are guys that aren't going to be easy to run around. Mm-hmm. Those are guys that are going to, like Adam 22's girlfriend, fill some holes, get stuff. Like, those are two guys that can make things happen in the run game just by their girth and their size. Like we saw with Adam 22's girlfriend or wife.
I mean, Levi and Enrique might come back too.
Levi
guys
could
making jumps. I mean, that's another guy. I mean, we don't know.
I'll believe it when I see it.
That's fair. That's fair. Are we outside of the sex stuff, Parker? Are we talking crazy up here? Is this defense going to be a lot prettier and better than people are expecting?
100%. I think this defense. I mean, I think a lot of the reason people are talking about the Lions is because of how much we did in free agency. Cam Sutton, Emmanuel Mosley, two of the biggest names we got. Also, CJGJ. Huge name we got for a bargain, and then I mean this defense looks great. We got Jack Campbell coming in. I think he's gonna be great. Brian Branch, great. I mean, great second round selection. Second round, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Third round, or no, second round.
Yeah, I was about to say, but getting him. Tracy Walker's coming back. I mean, this defense is just gonna be really good. Don't be surprised when that's the better part of our team, besides the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Or instead of the offense.
Bro, I can't wait. It's not, obviously, like, I mean, I can't wait either way to watch Detroit Lions. It's my favorite team, my favorite sport. But also, I just can't wait for it to, like, catch the haters by surprise. Not just the haters. It's like the people that just suffer from the PTSD of Parker's horror uncle's Detroit Lions. It's not your slut grandma's Detroit Lions. This is the calm Detroit Lions. Calm 22 Detroit Lions. But honest to God, like, what's his name? Carl Sanderson from the article yesterday?
Yeah.
Guys like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I'm ready to become your stepdad, Carl Sanderson.
Jesus, he's only 19.
Yeah, well, his mom's probably hot.
She might be.
Yeah.
He did respectfully decline. He was like, he's backing away from
Yeah, Carl 22. Tell your mom to hit me up.
That's the people I can't wait for to surprise, though. The people that want to put Justin Fields in the VP race. People want to put the Bears winning the division. Like, those motherfuckers. Don't sleep on this defense. JB, you got to go in the Super Bowl. You know them probably more than us. I should be letting you talk.
I mean, come on. The upgrades that we've had to add to this secondary, despite whatever that guy, that author said from yesterday is quite ridiculous, but still, I mean, the whole entire sports media is talking about the Detroit Lions, how much they've improved. Like, you've seen ESPN sportscasters sit here and say, hey, they're their wild card Darwins to go and make it far in the playoffs. So that should be enough for you right there. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is by saying, hey, they're going to be in the NFC Championship game. They're going to win a division. They are going to win a playoff game. And from there on, hey, I'm still keeping it in the back of my mind that we will be making it to a Super Bowl. I'm with Lindsay on this one. So
this is actually a great question. I kind of was getting towards this with Dion and the other day too, because I don't know if this affects him, but 12's numbers, it's hard to say, 12 street numbers, maybe that's what it is. He counted the Woodward Sports Chat. He says, my hot take, we still don't have a number one corner. I don't think he's wrong.
No, it is 12th numbers.
12th numbers? Kind of crazy name.
It is.
But nonetheless, I don't think he's wrong. I don't think that's a hot take.
Number one X receiver?
No, number one corner.
Oh.
Number one, like,
yeah.
They could for sure put on this one guy, but then I thought to myself, actually, while reading that, who's the number one? And everybody in the room can answer this. I don't want to explain you to feel bad because I don't have an answer for this one. Who's the number one cornerback on the Kansas City Chiefs?
Don't got one.
Right? More of a team effort.
Yeah.
Who is? Even though actually I'm not gonna. This is a bad example because the Eagles have fucking dogs, but. Going back to the San Francisco 49ers.
The Eagles have two number one quarters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tre'Davious Ward is the number one quarter on the Niners.
On the Niners?
Yeah.
Is he safety?
No, they have two Wards. Jimmy Ward was the safety, and they lost him.
And then Charvarius Ward.
Yeah.
But see, I feel like that's another situation where it's more of like a team situation. Like, there's not like one guy, he's locking down the number one receiver all game. Yeah, I don't know if it's a bad thing they don't have a number one corner. It's obviously not ideal. You would like to have faith in one guy to lock another guy down.
I know the Chiefs have a good corner.
I think
the Jarius Sneed. Yeah,
I think the cornerback position is a position you don't really need that number one guy. I mean that position is you have to make it's really you just have to make sure you know where the wide receiver is at all times. If you don't need one guy being better than the other, because if you have one dude that's 20 times better than everybody else, you're gonna have two other guys open on the left side of the field. Like that's what I see it. I mean, CJGJ is listed as a safety, but he's gonna play the nickel.
Yeah.
So if we could say that we have a number one corner, it's probably Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, just on the not the hypothetical, but the technicality.
Yeah.
But Cam Sutton also has a great case to be named the number one cornerback.
Yeah, I just can't see him manning up anymore.
Oh, my bad.
No.
I was going to say, technically, do we need to name a number one cornerback? Why can't they all just sit here and rotate in and out and actually be the top dog right there?
That's how I think it's going to go too. Like that's because I think there is one, and then Snead is probably the better one you'd say on the Kansas City Chiefs, but I don't think they're asking him to shadow a guy all game long.
Yeah.
I think Jeff Okudah had the ability, the prospect to be that, and that's why he was asked to do that. last year.
Yeah.
He was the best athlete in the room,
especially with the elite safety help you have on the back end.
Yes.
That makes up for not having lockdown corners.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think about it, think about teams like the Packers with Jair Alexander. Who are their other cornerbacks?
Well, but that's a dog though. You could have someone to shadow than Yair.
Rasul Douglas is pretty good too.
Yeah.
But that's a team where they legit have a number one corner, and they're not on the same level as some of the other teams with the better corner or better secondaries in the league, like the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, put you this way: the team, and this maybe you want to talk about the quarterback situation over there, but the Jets have last year the number one cornerback in the league.
Yeah,
they make the playoffs. Rams did the same thing. Different scenarios, obviously injured quarterback situations too, but. I don't know if it's necessarily a need. I feel a lot better going to matchups
nice to
with
have,
it. Yeah.
But it's not a need exactly. If you have an all-around secondary with pass rush on top of it, you can get by with not having that elite lockdown number one corner. The Patriots never really had. Well, I guess they had Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, you're right. And then they had Darrelle Revis.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, Malcolm Butler, but Malcolm Butler wasn't like a lockdown corner.
Yeah, you're right. All right, guys. Either way, man, having the number one corner is a bit of insurance for you. And you love having insurance, right? So why don't you have the best insurance like Swiss insurance? Huh?
What?
You have Swiss insurance. What do you mean?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Spinny, now that summer is here, it's important to make sure you have your property covered. Whether it's a grad party, a group of people to enjoy the lake or the pool, your liability exposure increases significantly in the summertime. Let Swiss Insurance Group review your coverage and make sure you are protected from an unexpected loss. Check out SwissINS.com. That's SwissINS.com. Or call Mark today at 248-800-4177.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network. Content, head over to woodwardsports.com right now for up-to-date sports articles and great entertainment news. We have the best writers, bloggers, and coverage all at your fingertips. Head to woodwardsports.com right now to experience all Woodward Sports has to offer.
All right, welcome back to World Heavyweights, live on sports.com. And Eazy, my guy, Spin my Rex.
Hello.
Parker, JB Smooth. Hit a like button.
5-star review.
Woodwardsports.com, woodwardsports.com. For the best.
5-star review.
I told Spinny, I let him play the game.
You said you wanted mine.
Whoa.
You did.
Pause.
You called me baby, too. That's true. It's a fact.
You did.
Would you rather?
I can pull the fucking screenshot. All right, would you rather the Wings get DeBrincat or the Lions get Hopkins?
Wings get DeBrincat. Is that you surprised by that?
A little bit.
That'd be my answer?
A little bit, yeah.
I feel like it's more of a...
I know what JB's answer is going to be.
Yeah.
No, but what you feel like it's more...
DeBrincat's a better, higher value than what Hopkins is right now. I could be wrong on that, though. Hopkins still fucking dog. Am I wrong? Yeah?
I don't know.
Equivalent?
Hopkins pretty close.
How about this? DeBrincat's younger.
DeBrincat is younger.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with the JB Smooth.
As they say in hockey, let's do this hockey. Give me DeBrincat.
Wow. Woo! Wow.
No disrespect to D-Hop. I know he said he can sit here and play for the next 6 seasons, but I just don't see it. So give me the youth on this one.
Okay. Parker 22?
Dude, it's got to be Alex DeBrincat.
Yeah.
It's got to be Alex DeBrincat. A 40-plus goal scorer. I mean, is it point or goals that he's done?
Goals.
So 40-plus goals a season. I mean, that's just something that I almost said Lions. Red Wings need. I'm thinking the wrong sport. But the Red Wings just need that, and I don't really care. I've never been really on the D-Hop bandwagon. I just don't think it's ever...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Why you gotta pull that on me, bro?
Yeah.
But
He'd love it if it was Cooper Kupp.
But Alex DeBrincat's gonna be a much better player for the Red Wings than D-Hop will be for the Lions.
That's fair.
What's your answer?
DeBrincat.
Yeah.
Why? Because he makes the
world go round.
He makes the Red Wings a playoff team, and the Lions are already a playoff team without D-Hop.
Can I ask this about the DeBrincat stuff? He's a 40-goal scorer, right? Didn't Bert do that? No?
Who? Bergeron?
No, Bertuzzi.
No. He did 30.
Yeah.
All right. It's a big jump.
So DeBrincat's way better than Bert?
Yeah. As a goal scorer, 1,000%, yeah.
Okay.
Bert's probably got a better all-around. Well, no, Bert kind of takes some plays off, too. He's not the best 200-foot player either, but he's an upgrade from Bert, for sure.
Plus, I know the Detroit Lions have a top 10 offense without
Yes, exactly.
Hopkins.
All right, would you rather get punched in the face by Francis Ngannou or take 5 leg kicks in a row on the same spot by Izzy Adesanya?
Punch. Oh, fuck. That's so tough.
Like full strength, both of them.
Bro, there's no answer for that.
They're both bad.
Probably Francis, because I could be out. Maybe I'm out for like a day. And I'll wake up and less painful. On drugs, at least.
Probably still have a broken nose or a wired jaw.
For sure, but like I said, the drugs, like the legs, I'm gonna be awake and alert for all that, maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you might pass out from the pain.
5 like straight
Five,
leg kicks, like
yeah.
real,
Oh, I
like
thought
real full force.
Full force.
I don't think people understand that shit.
Yeah.
That shit's bad.
Kicks are harder than
My
punching,
brother used
bro.
to. My brother
yeah.
used to fuck me up with some leg kicks.
I
I'd
didn't
go
even know
around the house. He's I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, fuck."
Like I'm a shorter guy, so like that's like if I was spar, like that'd be always an easy thing for me to do first.
Coming to Lady Jane's, everybody.
Show me tits.
No.
Yeah. No.
Did I show him my tits?
I don't know. I was gonna say it was easier for me to kick legs, and I knew they hurt because people would say that fucking sucks. But anyway, JB, I was looking for tits too. I don't know what's going on here anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. I keep looking back. But,
She's shaking her ass.
Look back at it.
Hey.
Parker, we gotta get you ready for the park. The college game when she comes back.
All right.
Wait,
So
what was the question?
what do you pick?
You gotta get punched in the face.
What did you pick?
Punch in the face by Francis Ngannou.
Oof. Yeah.
Parker or JB.
I probably got to go with getting punched in the face. Those leg kicks repeatedly, 5 times.
5 times, same
No.
spot. Wah, 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 wah.
I'll sit here and be hobbling around for weeks off of that. So yeah, give me the one punch and I'll be knocked out.
They got my girl on PTI.
Parker.
So, question. This will determine my answer. Do I get like a small break in between each kick, or is it just
That makes
5
it worse.
straight?
Like a little bit, but
Small
it's
break would be worse.
Not
No.
like a 30-second break, but you get to like stand up and compose yourself again.
Okay. I'd rather take the kicks, honestly. I'll look like Todd saying in the chat. I'll look more like Dimitri, man, by the end of the night.
Denver Blair said, "Why 5?" Because one leg kick wouldn't be as devastating as a face punch
I'd say
from Francis.
2 would be bad. 1 or 2 would be
I
bad.
had it at 3 at first, but then I scratched it out and wrote 5.
I mean, both would suck.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you pick?
I'd pick probably the punch.
Yeah. Leg kicks fucking suck.
But you're getting your jaw wired, your nose broken, you're getting an orbital bone broken.
That's why I said the
Is that what
kicks,
happened to
bro.
Francis Ngannou's punch, a punch from Francis Ngannou, has the same amount of force as getting hit by a Ford Escort going full speed.
Yeah, screw that.
Screw that.
Screw that. I picked the right side, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, DNC ENT said, would you rather break your jaw or your leg is the question.
Leg.
I'd rather break my jaw.
But I need my jaw for work.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Both
That's
works.
what I'm. What kind of work?
But you could break your leg. That shit could kill you. You could lose your leg. Like it could never heal the same. Your jaw, they'll just wire your shit and you'll be fine in a couple weeks.
Yeah, but then all of us here are gonna be out of work for a couple weeks.
So it sounds like a win-win.
All right, what's the next one?
Next one. Next question. Right now, as of right now, would you rather be Adam 22 or Jalen Green?
Adam 22.
Oh, no way!
Oh, wait. Is that...
Really?
Does that make me look...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a cuck, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, not that way. I was
Yeah.
more scared of looking homophobic. I thought that boys don't get you, man.
Never Jalen Green. You never...
Sure.
You never humped your homies goodnight?
Fuck, that's a tough one.
I told you I got some doozies in here.
Albeit, obviously, that situation went down with Adam 22, and that's very, 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 very unfortunate. But everybody out there, your wife's taking some dick in her past life. Maybe even now on the low. But your wife
My
has
wife is
been
a saint.
hammered. Her face was fucked by another man.
It's true.
It's a reality we'll have to deal with. So, and we do. And we still marry these bitches.
It's fair.
And plus, Adam gets to fuck more bitches with his wife.
That's true.
And gets paid for it.
That's true.
So I'd rather be Adam 22.
JB?
I probably got to lean towards Adam 22.
222.
I'm just saying, hey, at least he's getting paid for it. So,
Bro, yeah, he's got a kid with her. Apollo says Adam got a kid with her. That's the mother of your child. You seen the screenshot of her face? Like,
wait, what?
Like,
what?
There's a screenshot?
Like post.
like during.
Oh.
Like,
But she's also.
Is she acting?
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
no, it's like,
Wait, there's a video?
it's just a screenshot that's been going around of her in the act.
Like with it in her mouth?
Yes.
In her mouth.
Yes.
dick in mouth.
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering if that was like a rule they made.
No, obviously not.
Listen.
What the fuck is this conversation?
You were an active Eskimo brother in this situation.
I was.
You know what I'm saying? Like and
I was an active Eskimo brother.
This is different.
That's
from
different.
Like,
that's not my wife. That was a random slut from a bar. That was not the mother of my child.
But there's this situation too, though. There's no intimacy. Like it's just there's fucking. There's a paid fuck.
You seen her face looking at him? In
She's
the
an
picture?
actor.
Yeah,
That's what she does for work.
I know. But still.
You rather gin and green?
No. No, can't say that.
Who would you rather be, Parker?
I don't know, dude. I feel like the Adam 22 route would be easier to get over with. Jalen Green's got to deal with that for the rest of his career.
Jalen Green did that for free, bro.
For free.
I don't.
Who's getting paid?
Dude, I just don't. Can I pass?
Parker starts crying. You gotta pick one.
Dude, if I saw that, dude. I mean, you guys met my girlfriend when we were at Dispo. Sweetest girl in the world.
Hell yeah.
I would cry. I would be sitting there just like, dude.
I could see you crying. That's why it's funny.
That would be like the worst day of my life. I would be sitting there actually sobbing, bro. I swear to God.
Stop, dude. You gotta read something.
Why don't you do this to me? You broke my heart.
Fuck you!
All right. Would you
cry like just knowing it happened or crying watching?
Dude, I just feel like
because I don't think you watched live. Like, let's say it's
knowing it happened, I'd cry.
Yeah, every night.
Knowing it happened, I'd. Oh my God. You guys are just digging me a hole, man.
Did like having that thought exercise? Did you picture it in your head at all?
No, I tried it. Dude, my brain was on lock. I'm like, nope. Monkeys no see, monkey no do.
Oh man.
All right,
Lady Janes.
Lady Janes. Walk in any Lady Janes for an award-winning haircut experience and automatically be entered to
love is love. There's a difference, as Todd's saying. You know his wife is a freak.
2 vehicles of your choice, courtesy of Les Stanford, Buick, GMC of Ferndale. That's right, 2 cars, 1 for you and 1 for your wife, girlfriend, or best bud. Lady Jane's open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome. Wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. We aren't quite sure if they consume more beer or sports. Either way, the heavyweights are here. Live on Woodward Sports, daily 5 to 7 p.m.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zaniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com.
Did you look at it yet?
No.
Look at it right now. I need your live reaction on the show.
What am I on? It's a what chat?
Heavyweights chat on our text chat.
Oh, good Lord.
Imagine that being the fucking mother of your child.
Bro, there's snot coming out of her nose, bro.
I I wish we could put that on the show,
bro.
Just please don't send it to me.
She was putting in work, bro.
Yeah.
There's snot coming down her nose.
Like, I'm sorry, if you're Adam 22, you definitely got to be thinking like, does she actually care about me? At that point,
bro.
She would have to do that for me.
Like seriously, you gotta do it. Like, she looks like she's enjoying that.
She's definitely
enjoying that. She's
that. If
That's
you guys,
terrible.
we literally cannot post that
No, you
picture on
can't.
the show, or we'll get shut down by YouTube. But just go to Twitter, type in "Lean to the Plug," go to photos, scroll down a little bit, you'll see the picture I'm talking about.
Can she taste anything anymore?
I don't know.
Taste bud gone.
Joy
what did
Detroit
Cardi
said,
B say?
"Oh, not the snot coming out the nose." Imagine that being the mother of your child.
I mean, I don't know about mine, but like these bitches out here, bro.
Yeah, I know, but watching it happen,
snotty nose hoes.
Watching it happen to the mother of your child, who you are married to, your wife.
I'm not watching it.
I know, but if you're Adam 22, you are.
Hope we didn't see that clip. Well, fucked up part is though for the rest of his life, like, because I guess this is what happened with Mike Malek, when he dated what's her name, the fucking she's hot as fuck, Lana Rhodes.
Yeah.
Like, you'd get random DMs, you open them, it was always just her getting fucking pounded. You know what I'm saying? By like two dudes at one time.
I mean, that's.
But like, internet trolls are weird like that. You know
If
what I'm
you're in the
saying?
business of dating on a porn star, like,
Gotta expect that.
you gotta expect that.
It's true. This is Adam's life for the rest of his life.
Poor
Who do you
guy.
got? Who do you got winning this weekend? UFC 290. Volk. Locking Yair Rodriguez. I think Volk is
No
overlooking
way.
this guy, dude. I think he's overlooking him. He's already talking about Islam Makhachev rematches. He's talking about running both that division and the lightweight division at the same time. I'm just not overlooking Yair, man. Dude's dangerous at all times. What do you
Bro,
say?
why is nobody talking about this fucking card?
Oh, you looking at it now?
Yeah.
Name some names.
Bo Nickel, Dan Hooker, Bobby fucking Knuckles, Duplessis. You got 2 title fights.
I remember, I think I was texting you when I first watched Duplessis, like, damn, this guy's fucking this guy up.
Yeah.
But I think Bobby Knuckles.
Bobby Knuckles and him, that's going to be a banger.
It's going to be a fucking banger.
You got Robbie Lawler on the undercard?
Yeah, his last fight ever.
Dude, yeah, what the fuck? What's the super prelims? Is there anybody good on those? Probably not.
Super prelims? The fuck is... Oh, super early.
Yeah.
He said it like fucking...
Jesus Aguilar. They were throwing babies out the window. We were catching them. I'm like, Aguilar.
What a shot, bro.
That's legendary fucking...
That is a fucking shot of all
legendary
shots.
fucking roast.
I got...
Bro, Enjoy Detroit says, bro, I searched it on Twitter, and the first pic I see is the pic of them with their kid. Bruh.
Yeah, dude.
It's a nightmare situation. But you're still taking that over Jalen Green.
Yeah. Yeah. You?
You gotta say yeah. Yeah, I mean... It's hard. After
Eskimo brothers.
After looking at... Yeah, but that is not the wife and mother of my child. That was just some slew.
Listen, I had a girl I loved go snot nose for me.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you she's
Oh,
not
yeah.
the
Say it
first.
like that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
No, I feel you. But that's not your wife.
I loved her. I would have made her my wife.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I was not. I didn't teach her that.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different. Like when
I didn't teach you this shit, bitch. Where you learn this from?
When you
Bitch,
never
I'm talking that shit.
You never fucking
God
acted
damn,
like
that
this
felt
before. Who else even snotting like this? But when you're like with someone, obviously their previous debauchery, their previous escapades, are in the back of your mind, but you push past it. But to have it actively happening while you are married to her and she has a child with you, and you paid for it and you watched it,
you profited from it.
Could not do it. I'd rather help my boy to sleep.
JB, can we cut that, please?
We got JB on the ground.
You gotta dry hump your boy to sleep.
Then pay for and watch my wife get obliterated. Yeah, I mean,
bro, you're
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
a fucking.
I might have to change after seeing that, bro. I might have to.
That
You'd
picture.
rather hump your boy to sleep and everybody know about it.
I mean, would you rather everybody knows that you just
You
paid
ever-
for
you ever, like,
and
just-
watched
hold on.
your wife get fucked?
Here's the best way to put it. Would you rather watch your wife have sex with another dude, or just hump your boy? Like, really?
No matter what way you put it, it doesn't sound good.
Like, I mean, it's not like you're. Yeah, all right.
Bro, I mean,
trying to minimize it, like
it's
hump your boy.
being a cock.
Well, hold on, you don't have to watch it.
He did though.
That's what that's the whole
he's
point.
Clips.
He's gonna watch the whole thing.
Probably like the pizza part. Hey, I got the pizza.
No, he didn't watch. He said you were
Did
laying it
your
down.
pizza?
He said you were laying it down.
The box of pizza, bro. Also, you ever just do this with your legs? You know what I'm saying? Like just fucking like, you know, one of those.
Where are you
Like
going?
when you're just bored, getting fidgety. Well, you ever got hard from it?
What? What?
Where are you going here?
Well, if you're dry humping your boy long enough, bro, something's gonna happen, and you have to live with that for the rest of your life.
I think it moved. That'll do it for us today. We appreciate you watching the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Make sure you like and share the stream. If you're listening on audio platform, leave a 5-star review. I think we fucking earned it. For the man to my left, the one and only Speak Easy, I am Spencer Exter. We got Parker22 filling in for Chris, the man, the myth, the legend. And we got JB Smooth, Jay Bussy, Pipe Lee on the ones and twos as always. You guys have a great weekend. We appreciate the support, and we'll see you on Monday. Peace.